All right, that's enough of that. So I'm not good at intros, so I'm not gonna take too long on this. But from the title, as you can tell, this is a review of Miles Routledge, Doofus or Devil. So if anyone's watching, Miles, who goes by Lord Miles on YouTube, is currently being held by the Taliban in Afghanistan for was it he withdrew $1,000 or the equivalent of $1,000, I guess, within the country, and was that's a suspicious amount. So they took him in, but he advertises himself on old. His channel says Old British Exploring Journalism. Wait, I should just probably show this, huh? Old British Exploring Journalism charity, and he he says he's likes going to dangerous places for fun. So I'm trying to like look at his content and see like if it's worth caring about that he's held by the Taliban, or if it's like kind of brought this on yourself, my dude. Good luck. Hope you're still having fun, I guess. Oh, it says Mr. Beast would never try this. And I was just like, he sound earlier when I was looking at this, I was like, man, this kid sounds like a wannabe Mr. Beast. But yeah. Interesting. All right. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna be looking at his content. But first I'm going to play the first video that I saw about him today, which was from Abba and Preach, I think. Yeah, this one. So yeah. All right.
Three British men are being held in Taliban custody in Afghanistan, including so-called danger tourist Miles Routledge,
Danger
who returned
tourist.
to the country after being evacuated by British armed forces less than 2 years ago. They're all believed to have been held by Taliban secret police since January in separate incidents, as Sky's Lisa Holland reports.
When the Taliban retook control in Afghanistan, it was an extraordinary sight, an extraordinary moment after 20 years out of power. But whilst tens of thousands tried to flee, along with departing international forces, self-styled danger tourist Miles Routledge wanted to see for himself and went in. He was evacuated but returned, and it's emerged he's one of the 3 Britons being held by the Taliban. The 23-year-old has previously boasted to his online followers that he travels to the most dangerous places on earth for fun. It's not known what led to his arrest.
I like it. Miles Routledge has been described as a danger tourist. Seen here.
So like this, like there's just this part. The whole
arrest.
Now, I don't know. Personally, I've never shot a rifle. I've shot a pistol before. But like the way he's acting is like super childish for a what is he, 23? That's only 5 years off from me. And so like seeing him like this, he's just like, oh, this is so cool. It's like, bro, calm down. You're like an adult, aren't you? Chill the fuck out. Like, I know you've maybe never shot a gun in your life, but like, chill the fuck out.
I like it. Miles Routledge has been described as a danger.
And then it's just like bro thinks he's playing Call of Duty. Shit really just seems stupid.
Tourist seen here shooting a Taliban weapon in Afghanistan last year. And the 23-year-old from Birmingham is now in the group's custody.
In life, you always have to take a gamble in order to benefit a little bit. Why do you think I went to Afghanistan in the first place? There's a risk and there's a reward, but for me, there's only reward because it's so much fun.
Huh? It's almost like actions have consequences, and this man fucked around and found out.
That's it, end of the video. My question is, Oi Mike, are you still having fun, yeah? It's very fucked up for me to, like, I'm not laughing at the dude and everything and stuff.
I am.
But it's very hard for me to have empathy.
Nope.
It's very hard for me to have compassion.
Yep.
For stuff like that. You mean to tell me, you went over there, right? And a danger tourist, right? You went over there, it's not...
So like, I don't think being a danger tourist is bad, right? There are some people who get thrills in life from doing dangerous things, right? Like there's adrenaline junkies, daredevils, all of that stuff. But like when you're going to like a terrorist country and then you're a terrorist ran country and then you're just like, oh yeah, this is just so much fun for me. It's like, bro, it's like, all right, well, when you get in trouble or get hurt or anything. It's just like, all right, hope you're still having fun, my guy.
Not your job. You just followers, and then the British Army retrieved your whole ass.
Yeah, so that's another main thing. He was there. The British Army took him out because they were just like, Taliban's taking over. We need to get you out of here. And then I believe he says it later in the video, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I made fake documents and then just got back into the country." And it's like, bro, fucking lie. Like, they did all that work to save you, and then you just like, oh well, I want to go back, put myself in danger. I don't know. That just seems so stupid to me. Why would you do that? I just can't. Like, oh my god. So that's why I'm like, I need to look at this kid more because I'm hoping he's just not this dumb. He can't be. Nobody in the world. There are people in the world that dumb, but I'm hoping he's not one of them, right?
Out of there because it was dangerous, and you said, you know what, Mike? Let me pop back in, and then you pop back in, and what happened was, yeah, and I know, yeah.
My friend, you have made the wrong decision. You have decided to go into the lion's den. And just before the lion is eating you the first time, the zookeeper has come and saved you behind. They have taken you out of danger, and they have said, don't go back inside. And then you have said, Zapapai, I want to go back. I am Lord Miles. They said, you are going to be Lord of the Flies soon if you continue this stupid behavior. Don't do it. Don't do it. You have gone and done it. And then after you have gone and done the thing that you shouldn't have done, that we have told you not to do before, but you did anyways, and you have paid the price. You have said, please, sir, can I get a refund? You did not bring a receipt. Now you are going to be eaten by the lion, and we are going to enjoy it. Yes, I don't care. If we are going to spend one dime of government money on saving you, I will say the government is irresponsible. For you have made your decision, and it is not the taxpayer's job to save your stupid self. Why should...
Yeah, so I'm like agreeing with Abba. Like, why do we have to spend our money? Why do well, he's British, I believe, so he's not really my problem. I'm American. But like, why do people have to spend their money on him because he wanted to be an idiot? They already spent money on him to get him out, and then he went back. And it's just like, why spend money on him again? That just seems dumb. I don't think they've done anything yet, by the way. I don't believe. I'll look up a couple of articles later, but I don't think they've done anything on him yet to like help him. But I think this is just like awareness. People are aware now.
Should I subsidize your decisions? You have gone out in no. You have gone out in the world, and you have decided to risk your life. You have risked it and lost the bet. Now you have to pay the money.
I am for that the army goes get his ass again. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
I am for the army, the British Army, to go get his ass. Only to fine you.
Fine?
Only to fine you and to put you in front of a court.
Yeah.
Because that was deliberately...
In the desert, they don't shower very often. Enjoy eating the poo-poo there. Because let me tell you, the Afghani poo-poo has to be drier than the rest. I went shooting with the Taliban 8 months ago. I wonder if he has posted since then. Let's find out.
Hey everyone, it's Lord Miles here. I'm in Afghanistan on forged documents going to meet a black market gun runner. As you know guys, today is the anniversary of the Taliban takeover. It's been exactly 1 year, and guess where it was last year?
Disclaimer, we are independent journalists, just filming what we see. None of the viewpoints in this video are my own. Bro, why does he look so happy? Whatever.
Right here as well during the takeover of Kabul from the Taliban. So we now see a contrast, and there's rumours that military parades going on. But there's also further concerns that Daesh, ISIS, is going to do an attack there. So let's go see what's happening today, and we're going to explore.
Also, is it kind of weird that he's doing all of this, like he's blogging in LA? Or, well, he's British. I don't know. London, I guess? I don't know. I find that all weird.
A little bit, maybe see some journalists, interview some Taliban. I think that'll be a perfect opportunity.
Oh, I find it weird that he's so happy about it.
You can see. Oh, his crowds are huge. Are you guys excited? Wow, you look scared. Everyone looks scared.
I wonder why.
The locals are scared, but me, giggly as fuck.
Okay, this is not a graphic detail you guys want to know, but what do you guys think happens to American soldiers when they get captured? It might be an Islamic country, but let me tell you, there's some butt f***ing going on. Don't believe me? You can look up this up. American soldiers will say the same thing. Them soldiers, especially if you're in the right spot, they taking it.
Wait, what are you talking about? Are you telling me that a bunch of men in the mountains for several months at a time are gonna butt f*** other mans and people that they capture? Is that what you're telling me?
Just saying.
What?
Just saying.
Are you saying that this is like a prison sentence? Is that what it is?
Lord Miles about to be Lord Skeet.
Did you say Lord Skeet? Did you say Lord?
I'm just saying.
What are we chanting? What are we chanting? Oh, Islamic chants. Okay. What a day. I knew there'd be a military parade. He's got all the US gear on. I have to emphasize this, guys. So I can't condone this message, of course, and I really do like America. It's one of my favorite countries, so I don't condone this message one bit.
You went to a Taliban parade saying I don't encourage or endorse the message of kill Americans.
Who was previously wanted by the US for 5 years. I'm also going to hang out with the Taliban. Now, you may ask, why am I in Afghanistan? Well, that's a really good question. During COVID lockdowns, Afghanistan was the only country open without a vaccine mandate.
No.
Buddy.
No.
Just get a cabin in the woods.
You're the only dumb motherfucker that had this idea.
That is crazy.
Out of everybody that I know that's against all of that, you the only dumb motherfucker that said to himself,
I want to go to a terrorist country.
We're 3/4 of the way to Taliban, but there's been a flash flooding ahead of us and all the traffic is stopped. We've been here for about 20 minutes to see what's going on. A few people apparently died, trapped between 2 Taliban groups. And we told these Taliban, they don't like foreigners, so yeah, it's not good for me. We'll see how it goes. It's been about half an hour, and we're still waiting. I'm getting a little bit annoyed on what's going on. I see some cars moving up there. It goes on for miles and miles. There's a guy in the back of the truck just standing there, getting a free ride.
Not gonna lie, that looks way more comfortable than a lot of public buses I've ridden on here in Canada.
oh, he has fresh air in his eye.
Yeah, he's got fresh air and space. Ain't nothing like being on a bus and having somebody grind against the side of your body.
Oh, you got the pits.
Oh my days. You ever smell fucking teenagers in full-on puberty?
Yeah.
Oh my God. They're too poor to afford deodorant apparently.
That's why I'm doing. I've been
No,
doing the
thank
car
you.
for a
No,
while.
thank you.
That's amazing. How much is this?
14,000.
14,000, so $140 for this. And how much for the ammo?
It's 10.
10 for a magazine?
Yeah.
It's not cheap by Afghan standards, by American standards it's very cheap.
The kid looking at him. Look at the kid in the corner.
Yeah.
It's not cheap by Afghan standards, by
Bro, this kid is just like, the fuck?
American standards it's very cheap. My friend over here is a friend with the Taliban. And also some also locals in his home village, which we can go shooting with for a very small cost. So we're just going up to pick them up, and maybe we'll go shooting. Maybe I may get thrown into a ditch. We'll have to see. In life, you always have to take a gamble in order to benefit a little bit. Why do you think I went to Afghanistan?
Why does he look so... Oh, bro. I really want to just be like...
Let's do some shooting with the Taliban.
He just looks so happy. And
So
I'm
we've
going
got
to be like,
someone
whoa.
from the Taliban over here. We've also
Fuck
got
you.
someone from local mafia. Lovely people.
Get
We're going to
fucked.
shoot some weapons. This is your prize right here.
One parade
One in the chamber ready?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, be careful.
No, don't.
Be careful.
And then
Yeah, firing. Yeah. Be careful.
Bruh.
You have again another one.
Again?
Yeah.
I like it.
Bruh.
Yo, get your hand off the trigger! Waving that. What? Oh, wow!
We both had the same like
He
foot.
shot a Taliban. He shot a motherfucker in the foot.
looked like-
He shot a motherfucker in the foot and hit himself in the foot.
Oh my God.
God damn!
See it? The Taliban guy. Yo, this guy's so wild. Even the Taliban guy's like, astaghfirullah.
Very good. Oh, a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's like pointed that way.
Maybe we do one more?
Yeah.
Maybe just one more.
Yeah, selalu pintu dah tino itu.
Oh, I've really done you.
Yeah, you firing that
Just
time.
over there.
Yeah, okay.
Very good.
Be careful.
It's like, bro, stop.
Yo,
What are
fuck
you
this
doing?
guy. Fuck, this guy's not only an idiot, a goober, somebody, but like he's also dangerous to everyone around. Fuck him. Okay, that's enough. Does he deserve death? Listen, all hell the Taliban, kill this man, great. Please put a video up online, I'll watch it. And don't say all hell.
All right, I probably got to stop there for a TOS. But, yeah. So we're going to look at the his channel. See, what is he talking about? What type of things are he doing? And is this... To me, he kind of feels like, if anyone knows, like the YouTube pranksters who like get too comfortable doing stupid shit, and it's just like, bro, one day this shit's gonna bite you in the ass, and then lo and behold, in the terrorist country, shit came and bit him in the ass. So he's got 72.6k subscribers, 81 videos. This is most popular. The shooting with Taliban stuff, because that's probably what got him a bunch of attention. Surviving the most deadly island on the planet. Join the Taliban parade. I got kidnapped in Kenya. Wait, what? I thought he had 81 videos. Are these just the popular ones? Do shorts count as videos? Do they really? Oh my god, shorts count as videos. Hold on, what is this? 6 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's that? 54? So 54, 4 across plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 20. So that's like 71. Wait, 5. So there's stuff missing. But that's, yeah, it counts a lot of shorts. And that's why he's got a lot of videos. Alright, but he only has like, what, 21 videos? So let's start oldest to newest. How about that? Oh, it's only a minute. Nice.
Hey guys.
Based.
So yeah, if you look around me.
Sneaking into a resort for free drinks because I can and nobody cares. Soy face. Yeah, it ain't looking good. I'm honestly about to say fuck you. Get fucked. Stay kidnapped, kid.
Lads, I'm on a tropical resort. I didn't pay for it. I did the Sam Hyde method, where I just tell a story. And somehow, I got into this place. So, what I do just beforehand is I call her. I go, oh, ring, ring. And they're like, oh, hello, sir. And I'm like, oh, hello, yes. I'm wondering, what's the best room? Like, what's the best room you've got? And they're like, oh, it's one of the top, sir. It'll cost this much, blah, blah, blah. And I tell a story. And I go, oh, for future reference, I need to call back. What room number would that be? And they go, oh, it's room 415, sir, or something like that. And then when I walk up to the security guard to enter this nice resort area, they're like, oh, you're staying here? And I was like, oh, yeah, room 415. And they're like, oh, go on through, sir. So I got a free slushie. I'm chilling on this beach right here with no issues. I'm just finessing life. And it's kind of great because the reason I came here is a ferry like right next door. I need to get to the island. So I thought I've got some time to kill. Why not?
No, you should make a video about how you get into pictures with this whole place out there. And he responded, I'll made it? I'll make and post it, I guess. Oh my god. I'll make and post it when I get back home before my big trip, smiley face. Tanzania? Tanzania? Is that Tanzania? Africa. Okay. Wait, then what's the one in Australia? Is that Tasmanian? That's Tasmanian, right? Australia. Yeah, Tasmania. Okay. Tanzania, Tasmania. Alright, well, not starting off good. Still hate them. Sneaking into Kazakhstan through a mountain and rapids river. For legal reasons, I can't confirm what country we just crossed into. Heh. Word indeed. Kazakh. Oh god, I'm stupid. Kazakhstan. Map. Nap. Wow. How do you change the view on this? I is stupid. You know what? Fuck it. I see it. So it's here. So what is this? Russia. You said he crossed the river? There could be rivers anywhere. Uzbekistan. Kazakhstan. Mongolia. I think all this is Russia. Hello. Oh, who's this? Oh, alright. Let's see.
Lovely guys, so just over halfway up. Ooh, almost fell. I'm starting to get hypoxic, dude. It's all the fucking smoking. I smoked my fucking feet on the way through that fucking river, and you know, my shit's not waterproof. That's alright though. Yeah. You know, I'm an EMT just for Miles followers who don't know. Okay. And I'll tell you, I took my blood oxygen, and it's like fucking 86 right now. Which, I mean, you know, come on. So I'll be okay. Holy shit. And just beasting through this, and plus, we've got my Pringles right there. Just our food supply. I'm good. I just been stars, so.
Oh, so it was Russia. Ha.
But I want to find out. So. Oh, this is so cool. You good? Oh, it's on to wait. I'm good. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Got it. Let me forward. Oh, good. Oh, no Russians. No problem. You good, mate? I'll do for a living. I love this. Oh, what's it? We're good. Up here, straight forward. Yeah. Grab onto me, please. Grab onto me, please. Thanks for saying that there, by the way. It's nice. You don't sound home. We're rock the smithy. Same. I've got up to my waist. Like.
Okay. Alright. Interesting. The hell?
This farm is growing hundreds of acres of.
No, thank you. Alright, yeah, still don't really care anymore about him. Silly, goofy Lord Miles arrives in Ukraine. A year ago?
Hey guys, so since August I've been Afghanistan, South Sudan, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and what's the other one? All that country. Forgot the name of it anyway. But now I'm in Ukraine, so good stuff. But guess where specifically I am, and not just Lviv. So I'm. So you know when you walk across a office building, you see it's open building, and anyone can just walk in. Anyone can just walk in. So yeah, exactly. So it's around 9 p.m. at the moment, and I'm just randomly here. No one's questioning me, which is great. But yeah, someone keeps walking by, and he looked like the boss, and they keep like seeing me and like nodding. Everyone's wearing casual clothing, so I don't stand out at all. And then everyone's holding open the door for each other, and then no one was like scanning ID cards or anything. So I just thought, why not? Yeah, it's nice and quiet. And I think they think I'm doing decent work or something because I'm just intently staring at my screen for the last few hours. I'm just playing TF2. So it's where I am at the moment, guys. It's a beautiful church. Now, if you look over, it's got some glaring issues. So clearly, right, there's no modern architecture. We all know modern architecture is beautiful. Everyone likes it. Well, everyone hates it, but yeah, doesn't matter. Modern architecture is the modern way, guys. So what you've got to do is get rid of this entire structure and build soulless concrete blocks with no depth or engravings or anything. It has to be so postmodern. It has to follow no pattern. It must be completely ugly, guys. And then from there, what you do as well, you add LGBT flags everywhere, insert politics and commercialization and shops into the church. If you don't like it, guys, you're absolute bigots and you should go to jail. It's just it's current year, guys. Don't you understand? You're just really you're really backwards if you don't like pee-poo anal sex in your church, yeah. And then as well, what we need to do is put loads of flags and stickers.
Did I miss something? Why is he doing propaganda talk or whatever the fuck he's doing? What is this? Why is he talking woke shit? What did I miss? I missed something. Hold on. Do I don't want to play it normal.
I'm at the moment, guys. It's beautiful church.
Okay.
Now, if you look over, it's got some glaring issues. So clearly, right, there's no modern architecture. We all know modern architecture is beautiful. Everyone likes it. Well, everyone hates it, but yeah, doesn't matter. Modern architecture is the modern way, guys.
All right. So random
style,
got it.
kind
Next.
of cave their head in. The streets really aren't hard to navigate. The only issue is because of the snow and everything, it's just really slippy. So I've seen a few Ukrainians fall over. So this is my second or third take of this whole talk. So to the locals eating their food like normal people, I look like a madman, just repeating things and phrases. But here I am, I'm in a restaurant and it's called 36 Po. So I just double check the menu and I'll show you guys. So it's called 36 Po, but if you take away the C and the dot, it becomes 36 poo, which I think is pretty humorous. So that's like the first reason you should come here. But the second reason is, as you can see, they've got a massive fish tank, which I'll show you in a second. But right next to it too, you've got a brewery, the beer. I won't show you this stuff because my family is a huge line of alcoholics, clinically too. So yeah, I'm not going to tempt fate. We've also got like a little lounge, 2-story aquarium, so second floor is the same thing, just with a view. You've got a piano playing 5,000 melodies.
Holy shit, speak faster, my guy.
In a weird format. You got a child cinema and cigar room, hopefully not together because smoking around children, that's a little bit dodgy. And you've got a rooftop restaurant which is closed at this time of year because who knew weather would affect eating food. So it's -6 outside right now. It's snowing, so if you order anything within about 5 minutes, the entire meal will be coated in snow, which would be quite nice if you ordered ice cream, but anything else is a no-go. I'll show you guys around. So if you see behind me right here, we've got these pipes. Now, I don't consider this thing, these pipes modern art, because I don't like modern art. Modern art is not art. So when I'm looking at it, it's unfinished pipes, basically. Nothing else, nothing more. So yeah. But if we turn around over here, as you can see, it's magnificent, isn't it? So you can reserve a table online and all this stuff. Now, I'm going to get the comments saying this is way too fancy. And I don't usually do fancy, guys. Fancy is not my thing. However, prices in Ukraine are dirt cheap. So fancy here is, medium range, even cheap. So my meal, which I got 3 courses because I decided to treat myself. I get 1 meal a day. It was $9 in total for 3 courses. This is meant to be a Shark Tank, but sadly the sharks are on holiday. They're probably fighting in the front war or front lines of Ukraine right now. So good stuff. Yeah, if you see any sharks, just salute them.
I'm confused to what the point of this is. So I've landed in the safest area, boring, and I'll be moving east. Lots on tour of Ukraine. We're going near the front. Okay, so he is there for the war shit. I was like, what is the point of all this? Because it's not like advertisement. It seems to be super sarcastic. So I was just confused, like, what was the point in all of this?
They've got some, I don't know what they're called here. I've watched Finding Nemo once. You've got fish, basically. I hate fish too, they're ugly. And I asked if I could eat them. So I asked the lady if I could have some of the fish, but sadly, for display purposes only. I got a weird look. I don't care, I want to eat the fish. Well, if we go around here, we've got these lovely areas. So this goes really high up. And you've
What
got some
the
greenery. So
fuck?
this is the vegan wall. So if you want a little snack as a vegan, you can go here. And you've got a view which you can go to. So it's a pretty nice place, guys. So if you want the QR code, we're having a look at the menu before you come here, because you're all rushing to pop down to Ukraine, aren't you? Here you go. So hopefully this gets in shot. And some pretty funky things on the menu as well, which I like. So I had the ribs with chocolate sauce.
Guess it
Now,
is
I didn't
advertisement.
to have
I was
chocolate
wrong.
sauce, but it was put on anyway. It was like dark chocolate. There was no sugar I can taste at all, which was actually quite nice. For some reason it kind of worked. It was bizarre though, but it was really nice. Just had some gnocchi soup too, and then
Don't
sitting.
care.
So sadly we'd have to skip this one out, lads. Just joking, I'm walking in. Let's see. Oh, quick tour. Cool piano, cool room, quickly get out. No harm done. Thanks God. I bribed them, they were cool basically. So don't worry guys, this is some cringe dystopia this session.
Okay, I don't care. Yeah, still looking like a doofus. Still looking like a huge doofus. Wait, which one was on? It was on this one. Alright, what type of people to surround myself with? Miles, Schizo Life Advice, Q&A.
Oh hey guys, so we've got a question from Dylan. I like the name Dylan, but it also might be Patrick.
Dylan Burns? The Dylan Burns?
Because of the email, he signed off with Dylan, but in his actual email, the actual email part, it's Dylan and also Patrick. Now I like the name Patrick because I've got a friend called Patrick. I like Patrick Star, SpongeBob, and also Patrick. He's
don't
but I also
care.
like the word Dylan, so ramble. But I'll give economic, political, religious values. Patrick Dylan asked, what are the best types of people to surround yourself with? Those you agree with in social, economic, political, religious values, or is it better to befriend and interact with those who are complete opposite to your values or beliefs? I find myself in this situation more and more as I get older. Yeah, same. That's always something that comes up because you always get people telling you to do different things, and it's kind of confusing who you should be friends with because friends make such a big difference to your life. And if you're like me, I'm quite introverted, believe it or not. I like to have a close circle of a few friends and then an outer circle of say 50, people I just casually talk to every once in a while. And that's not really friendship. That's more kind of agreement almost, a civil agreement. I don't know. But I only have a small group of friends, and I prefer to keep it that way. So this is my opinion, and it's not going to be fact, but I'm doing pretty good in terms of friendship. So I like to think I'm right. I want to be that guy. I am right, So I don't think you should surround yourself with people who completely disagree with you. I don't understand why you would do that. I have hung around with people. Now, if you don't know, I'm right wing. I'm Catholic. So I'm Christian, and I really do value investing in minimal living.
All right, that makes the church shit more. Wait, hold on, let me finish.
And stuff like that, and my political values, they're kind of out there a little bit. So I don't want to surround myself with people who are left-leaning.
Okay, yeah, so the church shit makes sense now. He's like right-winged, Catholic, and he hates when... so the flag, the LGBT shit he hates, which is why he was making a joke. I was wondering where'd that joke come from. I was like, left field in the video. All right, makes sense now.
Atheists, spiritualist types who believe in special glowing rocks give you magic powers and all this pseudoscience here. I don't agree with these people at all. And when I hang around with them for say 24 hours, which I've done sometimes, I want to blow my brains out, quite literally. I get depressed and my depression rubs off on me. I always find people who are left-leaning and are completely atheist and self-destructive, they're so depressed, and I don't want to hang around with that. I don't have this innate desire to kind of understand the opposite side of the spectrum, because I understand them, I just don't like them. I like them as people, I like all people as people, I just don't like their ideologies and their hatred of God, right? So I would honestly say, surround yourself with people who you agree with. Now, it's really hard to find a friendship.
No, that's bad. Don't surround yourself with people you agree with. Oh no. Okay. Now I'm starting to understand more why I don't like this guy. You should probably not surround yourself with people who you agree with, because that's never good. If you never have conflict, you never truly understand the other side. He said, oh yeah, I understand them. Well, what? Hold on.
I understand them. I just don't like them.
I understand them. I just don't like them. You don't understand them. You don't talk to them, right? You think they're depressing or whatever. You've never met a person of a different religion or faith or belief or political side and then just thought oh, this person's cool. You can say oh, I see where this person's coming from. I don't agree with them. That's fine. But then if you're just but since we don't agree, I'm not going to talk to them at all. That's dumb. That's actually extremely dumb.
I like them as people. I like all people as people. I just don't like their ideologies and their hatred of God, right? So I would honestly say surround yourself with people who you agree with. Now, it's really hard to find a friendship because I might find a friend who's right wing, who's Catholic, and goes to church with me, and we agree on economic things and blah blah blah. But he might be annoying, so it's really hard to find that in between because there's no general formula for a friend. You just have to hang out with them, and you'll find some. So it's like for example, there's 7 billion people on the planet, and let's say only 4 billion speak English, so that cuts it pretty much almost in half. And then let's say 1 billion are in close proximity to you, where you can actually reasonably see them, so that fractions even more. And let's say you're only interested in becoming friends with women, that's 500 million because they're half the population. And let's say you want a funny woman, that cuts it down to like near zero. So it's really hard to find a friend nowadays. I would say surround yourself with people who are similar to you, but offer some diversity. So you don't want your own clone, right? You don't want to hang out with someone who's just a cookie cutter as you. But when you get very niche with right-wing things and religion and so on, like me, I don't think you'll ever find a cookie cutter person, right? You always find a little bit of a quirk to them. They'll never be the same. Right? I never get bored of friends. I never get bored of people if I like them in the first place, right? So I would say hang out with them, try and find someone who's similar, maybe have some quirks. You're never gonna find anyone who's perfect, and maybe you can help them out a little bit. But it depends if you have that emotional strength to do it.
Get off me! What do you want? What's up? What's up, doggy? No, and then you lay down. What? Hello. How are you? Doing alright? Chilling? You being chewing? You're being chilling. Come on, hop up. Over here. Up, bed. I'm watching you.
If, for example, a lot of men, when they want to date, they find a woman and they find out she has bipolar or depression, and they say, I want to fix her. But after 6 or 7 tries with different people,
Wait, what?
They find out she has bipolar, emotional strength to do it. Like, for example, a lot of men, when they want to date, they find a woman and they find out she has.
Alright, I can't fucking understand them now. What? A lot of men, when they want to date, do what?
Bipolar. Like, for example, a lot of men, when they want to date, they find a woman and they find out she has bipolar or depression, and they say, I want to fix her. But after 6 or 7 tries with different people, realizing you can't make someone your own personal project, you just toss them away.
Who wants to fix them? What year is this? This is 1 year ago? Nobody's trying to fix people. Well, I won't say nobody. A lot of people, most people aren't trying to fix people. Usually someone has a problem, you're just like, fuck that. Not getting involved. Who says, I want to fix you? Are they rich? Is that why they're trying to fix them? No one just goes, unless they're just like extremely fucking hot or something. Who says, I want to fix you?
And go, no, I don't want to be someone's counselor. Same thing with friendships. You don't want someone you need to fix, and it does depend on your capacity for being.
Who's trying to fix people in friendships? That's not a friendship.
Kind, you always want to try and be kind, but sometimes you don't want to, do it. It shouldn't be your primary thing. I would say surround yourself by people you agree with, because you can bounce off one another and evolve together. And then from there, you can actually do some amazing stuff and grow as people. Now,
you can say the same thing for the opposite, though. Please acknowledge that.
After that, if you really want to hang out with the opposite beliefs, the opposite types of people, so say for me, my case, leftists, atheists, and that type of stuff, I would only do it to help them, because I don't want to hang out with these people in general. To me, sometimes they're just insufferable. I wish.
Oh no, bro. Honestly, you're coming off insufferable. I'm not even leftist. I'll give you I'm atheist, but I'm not leftist. But you're coming off, so I have to save these people. Nobody wants to be saved. Nobody needs your help being saved. You, in fact, you're actually the one who needs to be saved right now. That's why you're fucking being held by terrorists. Because your retarded self got caught. Trust me, nobody needs saving from you. You're the last person who needs to be out saving people.
I wish them all the best, but I can't grow friendships with them, because sometimes I just want to slam my head against the wall really badly. I don't want to be mean. I would never be mean to their face, but sometimes I'm just rolling my eyes in my head and just thinking I want to rip my hair out. I would say get your base of friends, your support structure of people who are just like you, and then you can expand out, because you can have multiple friendship groups. Like for me, I only want a small introverted circle of say 3 or 4 friends that are really close and we speak daily. And then I want say 20, 30 people that I just speak to weekly and we just drop in and I just figure out who they are and stuff. It's like work friends. You never really become official close friends. It's more kind of a convenience.
Not true, but go on.
You don't want that circle to be your primary circle because then you realize it's just superficial. So I would say find people who are like you religiously. So say if it's your case Christian or Muslim, go for them. Go for those types because that's a good support structure. Like in Christianity, you're meant to actually hang out with Christians and live with Christians as a way to bounce off one another. That's the one thing I can agree with the Mormons to some degree. They've twisted a little bit, and I don't agree with them mostly. But with that state of having your own little Christian communities, that's a good thing, right? Otherwise, you're tempted by the outside world, which is just dodgy. It's like if you're trying to lose weight, but every single street corner has McDonald's on it. It's going to be hard compared to, say, living in a country where you have one shop that sells non-GMO crap.
He's one of those surround myself with yes men and I'm always right. Because look at all these people who agree with me. Fuckers. I'm honestly starting to be like, I'm glad he got. No, I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say that. But honestly, fuck this kid. Fuck him. Fuck him. Well, actually, he's not even my problem. He's Britain's problem. Oh, shit. Alright. So, you can have people who are friends. Like, my friends, most of my friends are Christian. Are most? Who's not Christian? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, most of my friends are Christian. And we get along fine. They know I'm not Christian. And we get along fine. We can come up with good ideas together. And we get along fine. You don't have to surround yourself with yes men. That's fucking boring. Nobody wants to be... Well, I guess you do. But nobody should be surrounded by people who just say, I agree, I agree, I agree, I agree. That's not how you come up with new fucking ideas. Oh my god. I hate this kid even more now. Oh no, I don't want to watch the rest of his videos. I'm low-key just like kinda sorta glad he got caught. Cause it's just like, damn. That savior complex. And look who needs to be saved now. Betcha atheists wouldn't be in that situation. Alright. Well, let's go. What else? What else? I can do this. How many more? It was like 20 videos, right? How much more? How long does this kid have? Oh, it can kill me. I'm not watching the shorts. Fuck that shit. Let's see. We're here. Alright, a minute. 2 minutes. Oh no, they're starting to get longer. Fuck it. Oh no, this one's 40 minutes. Kill me. This one's almost over.
On political sides too, I would just hang out with people that you agree with because they usually line up with religious values too.
No.
Economic, everyone wants to hang out with, say, rich people, but I've done that a few times. I've had rich people just DM me and want to hang out with me just because they want to show me off at their dinner parties, which I don't appreciate. But I've also hung around with some poor people, which I used to be poor myself, so I feel comfortable with that. But they think because I'm traveling, I'm rich, which I'm definitely not. Trust me, I'm definitely not. They think I'm rich.
I will admit, if someone travels a lot, usually people think they're rich for some reason. But I guess it's just like, oh, I never leave the country and you leave all the time, so you must be rich. Which isn't always the case.
Rich and they kind of beg off money and the whole friendship is just a way for them to make money, which I don't appreciate, I'm always up for charity if someone's starving, but these people, are just behind on their rent payments because they bought a new Apple Watch or something. It's stupid. I
also agree with that. I don't know who's buying Apple Watches instead of paying rent, but I'm sure somebody is.
Say hang around with people who are similar to you but more successful than you to some degree if you can. right? So I always want to meet someone who has a drive to basically get, wealthy, have a family, want to basically work towards the values that you aspire to do. So just do that stuff, and I think you'll be happy. Experiment a little bit, bounce around, because most of the time when you're young, friendships aren't going to last more than a few years, unfortunately. I would love to have lifelong friendships, but it's rarer nowadays, so you want to have a look around, aim for lifelong friendships, but if it doesn't work out, don't be disheartened. And best of luck, mate.
Best of luck, mate. Alright, I'm starting to hate this kid more, and I really don't want to go through his shit. Oh, no. I have not seen anything like decent though, right? So this one is I snuck into a resort. Cool for you. Good job. This one was, I'm guessing, Russia. He snuck into Kazakhstan from Russia across a river. This one was really good for you. He went to Ukraine, landed in a safe city, went into, I don't know if it's trespassing, right? This one was probably trespassing. This one was definitely trespassing. This one I don't know if it's trespassing. This is Q&A. It was literally Q&A. It was one question. Based. Nice job. And now we're vibing in Chernobyl. Nuclear power plant. White boy winter. The fuck does that even mean?
So, I'm just outside the sarcophagus that covers the original sarcophagus.
Alright, little bro. I need you to speak the fuck up, alright?
From a few years back. So we built over again, and then now we've got this lovely little dome over here. Fortunately, doesn't look like there's any way to sneak in, guys. Let's go a little bit closer, just a little bit. So as we can see here, checkpoint with a lot of barbed wire, and a lot of stuff, so the North Korean scientists can't steal away nuclear material. But we'll go up to this bit here. So as you can see, we've got State Specialized Enterprise Chernobyl NP.
Wait, this shit's in English? What the hell?
Which stands for nuclear power plant. So creative. And as you see here, you can't have a nice meal. You can't go camping. You can't have.
You can use your phone. You can take pictures. You can walk around. No pets. No drinking. No smoking. What is that? No camping. No eating. In the fuck is this one? I don't know what that is.
Have a few shots. Apparently, there's no dogs allowed, but I see a few dogs around here already because dogs listen to signs. But you're allowed a really old retro phone, a camera, and you're allowed to walk. So, lovely stuff.
Okay, so I don't know what the point of that video was. I guess just to show he went to Chernobyl. Soviet science nerd, zero hose, mathed how to split the atom here. Cool.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies
He's got a girl.
and gentlemen. So we're at this facility right now that used to belong to this scientist called Long Dao. It's a really nerdy name. And this was actually when science wasn't actually biased to the media, so good stuff. But
oh no, he's one of those fuckers. Okay. Oh man. Oh no.
this science, what he did something incredibly important. Very good stuff. And my friend over here has been telling me about it. So this guy, he was a little bit of a nerdy geezer, a little bit of a physicist, and instead of actually splitting the atom himself in an experiment, he proved how to do it on paper through nerdy calculations and science stuff. So he got no bitches, basically. But
good one, bro.
He's in this back room right here, behind us. We can't exactly go in, but sadly, he was doing the experiments and calculations over there. And when
we're almost halfway through the video, why is she in the video? Like, why is she here? Is she gonna say something, or is she just there to prove that you get bitches or something?
They learned about the splitting of the atom, they decided to construct something in the back over there. However, there was one concern where if they split the atom, there might be a big explosion. So what did the Soviets do?
Hello.
They decided to build a building where if an explosion happened, so roof would kind of bounce upwards and the windows would burst out, and it was also on stilts too, so if something happened, it will be contained in this one facility. Sadly, they tried to send this guy to the gulags and work camps and everything in Siberia. So, yeah, lovely Soviets over there. It sounds like the US government nowadays in a few years. However, he said no thank you, and he kind of carried out this whole thing. During World War II, when the Germans bombed this area, a bomb directly fell on the building, and it's kind of simulated the same type of explosion. The building worked perfectly. So, I don't know, it's just kind of an interesting story. Sadly, the building is mostly gone now because of the German bomb, and the Soviets wanted to rebuild it all ugly and Soviet.
Bro got a red dot on his face, right?
So right now we've got these remnants left here of a different time, a little bit of history for you. And if you look at my friend's strap here, I don't know if you can see the light. What does it say?
It says fucking awesome in Russian.
Bloody awesome, good stuff.
That was her only line. Oh my god, this is dumb.
Hello everyone, and welcome.
Why did I wait so long? Skip.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So
exit.
we're at this facility right now.
Abandoned Air Force base 1 mile from the Russian border, Ukraine. 3 Soviet planes anyone can take. So he's still in Ukraine, I'm guessing.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing? So, planes and hangars and loads of fields. So right behind me, actually you know why, in front of me, right this way, about 1.5 kilometers is the Russian border, where they're boarding a ton of armory and basically a ton of death machines that kill a ton of Ukrainians if they do invade. So if we listen very carefully, which it happens occasionally, you can hear some bullets or you hear some bangs. Basically something's going on the Russian side and we don't like the sound of it. But we feel safe here, and I think there's no major roads, so if Russia does come in, we should be absolutely fine. I don't think the war's going to happen. I hope not anyway. But if it does happen, I want to get on video, right? So right behind me here is this old military hangar, and it's full of abandoned planes. Quite old ones, by the way. So I think we're 2 kilometers from the front lines. This life seems pretty normal, to be honest. There's a small Russian builder. Well, I say small, but yeah, there's a huge Russian builder. What? You get some stuff. Ease your nerves. Haha. We should be. Because you're nervous. I'm joking. Let's head in.
There's 2 aircraft. Maybe you just get red distance. Or
yeah.
Either way, it's fine.
I think if I turn into like a red paste, I hope someone kind of gets some tortilla chips and uses me as dip, you know? Oh. The strongest Ukrainian Air Force? Maybe this is eerie.
Go some video time or why?
Maybe it's just inferior product. Maybe the snow's deep here. I'm gonna put the Coke here so it actually gets cold. Yeah, we're just cold. This guy's like watching us like, what are these idiots doing? This is how my ancestors. Wait, why don't I just why don't I just? Yeah, I'm obviously gonna keep it for.
Old British exploring is right.
Longer durations, see if they needed, an active air force. It became abandoned, so yeah. I want to climb inside, mate. No issues. Ooh, I keep slipping everywhere.
Vegan.
Oh, it's recording. Yeah, it is. Oh, wow! Look at this. I can sell these parts for something. I guarantee it. There's like a step thing you can just get into. Hey, mate. We're 5 Russians.
Aha! Skip.
Sugar bilet! Interesting. I wish I brought. You could be goofy and come across good things. But yeah, most of the wise.
Oh, he called himself Goofy. Boom, he's a doofus. Case solved. Moving on. Alright, maybe I need to go to the longer shit. So it looks like this is just Goofy shit, and then Goofy Chernobyl tour. Yeah, no. I illegally crossed an EU border. Almost got caught, but decided to document it.
I hear a car.
I don't care. Hold on. Don't care. Next trip is back to Afghanistan with Taliban. I think on the 4th.
Oh, fuck, I heard it again. Yeah, it's closer. Border patrol, mate.
their entire security at the border. I must say thank you to the app Tendies for making this possible. Tendies is an amazing app. I want you to click in the description and have clickbait. I am illegally jumping the North Macedonia-Greek border, the famous
No,
border.
fuck it. I'll play your ad. What you got?
Download the app
Oh,
right now.
too late.
Thank you guys. Hey guys, so the title isn't clickbait. I am illegally jumping the North Macedonia-Greek border, the famous border where every single immigrant since 2015 has apparently gone there into Europe unprotected. Now, I've actually done this trip before. My SD card corrupted. I had some amazing footage. So I guess I have to do this whole thing again. Last night I put this tent up perfectly, but overnight I think it fell apart in a storm. I woke up kind of half suffocated. So I'm in a small town Nottingham that borders the mountains, and from this point there's nothing else onward. Now if you look over here, there's a stream. So this is all I've got with me, and I just got lucky with this.
Bro, this video is 41
tells me
minutes.
down here there's a waterfall. So let's go and have a look. Let's discuss why I'm doing this. So there's two reasons. One, I don't believe this border is protected at all from anyone. Last time I did it in a breeze. So there are some immigrants that stayed there, been stuck in between the two countries for 3 years roughly, right? And I jumped the border in 3 or 4 days. So I'm kind of mocking off immigrants and also guards that don't protect the border. So the second reason is during lockdown there were a few countries that were open and a few weren't. Now I really wanted to visit Greece as a country, but you have to be vaccinated, and lo and behold, I didn't want to be vaccinated. So the plan was to actually go the opposite.
Wait, what?
From North to visit Greece as a country, but you have to be vaccinated, and lo and behold, I didn't want to be vaccinated. So the plan was to actually go the opposite way, from North Macedonia to Greece over the mountain border illegally, and then jump back again. Now that didn't happen. I ended up going to Afghanistan for a holiday, and then I had to go over and
Anti-vaxxer
that's kind of what I'm known for, but you know, I thought I planned this out, I might as well execute it. And actually, no, there's a third reason. The third reason is fun. Perfect. Oh, I see this waterfall. Oh wow. Let's fill up our water. So I know there's going to be someone in the comments saying, Miles, why aren't you boiling the water and putting 50 filters? Look at this, that's clean, maybe. It's all better than most water in America and England anyway. And you go taste a few heavy metals, that's excellent. So the plan is to climb over this massive mountain that all the locals have advised me against. And by climbing the mountain, I can slowly walk down, find an abandoned ski resort that the Macedonians have left for us to actually use as shelter. So if you're an illegal immigrant crossing this border, I guess you got free accommodation along the way. Maybe if it was abandoned, it'll also give you breakfast in bed or something. And to do this challenge properly, I'm using all second-hand goods. I've got 50 euros, I think like $40 to my name, because that was what was surveyed as how much immigrants actually bring into the country. Nottingham is down there, it's a very small town. There's not even a hotel. There's one single restaurant, so one single bar. And what we're going to do is make our way up the ridge and to the peak. It's 8 AM, so we've got time on our side, but as you can hear, the storm is coming in. And it's also bear country, and I have no bear mace. I've got not even a knife, not even a butter knife. So if I get attacked by a bear, I'm screwed. And there's a lot of bears around there. I've got some sausages, pre-cooked bacon, stuff like that with me, so the bear will want to kill me. So we get to the top, we jump over the border, we do a little scene, we head back down, and the most dangerous part I actually think is flying out of Macedonia. There's no record of me entering the country, is there?
I feel like this guy's trying to be David Blaine, Mr. Beast, Man vs. Wild, all in one.
So you can't see on camera, but I feel these massive lumps on my face where ants have bitten me overnight. This is a playful mattress right here. Yeah, guess what? It came with a tear. No matter how much I blow it up, it deflates, and guess who didn't bring a tape to fix it with? So my backpack right now is full, and somehow I have like this much excess stuff, but you know, it's fine. It balances out a little bit, because you got my ginormous balls on one side, and then this over here, which evens out. Oh, I feel like I was an Amy Schumer joke. Anyway, so we got to walk around 9 hours into the mountains. We're relying on Google Maps for navigation. However, I've got no connections. I'm not too sure how Google Maps is going to work, but I'm going off my ancient instincts. So I do a cartoonish thing of licking my finger, doing this stare, and then putting it in the air, feeling where the wind is going, and just instinctively know. I think if I have kids, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mess with them. Guys, this is kind of beautiful. I know on camera it looks good, but in person, wow. You know, I advise everyone to illegally jump the border. On the way here, guys, I came across a kind lady who I basically hitchhiked off to get me just to this small town. So this town is so isolated, there's no bus service that will even take you up here. When I met her, she was speaking to me in some broken English, very kind though, and she asked, oh, when would you like to come back? And I just started laughing to myself a little bit, thinking, yeah, I'm not coming back, I'm jumping your border illegally. And she gave me this look, because she just saw this random guy with a serious look on his face, just laughing to himself in silence. I think I just kind of scared the entire town at this point. We're a little bit higher up, guys. So if you have a look just over there, a small town called Nottingham, they have no idea I'm jumping their border illegally. You know what? I even went on Twitter, and to my 100,000 followers, I tweeted that I am illegally jumping the North Macedonia border, warning to the border police, please catch me, because if you do, at least then you'll prove me wrong, and the border's actually secure. I even went as far as to put my location as Nottingham, and there was only one border crossing you can cross in Nottingham, and a massive mountain ahead of us. But it looks like there's no helicopters, there's not even a single patrol around here. I've even got the giant high-vis orange bag, just so they can notice me, just in case the border guard has poor vision maybe. I'm just trying to make it easy on them almost, just to drive home that my point is true, but it's so easy to cross borders, guys. Now, within the EU, they've got this agreements where legally you're not meant to have any border guards in certain areas, so you can just cross freely, say from, I don't know, Poland to whichever country borders Poland, I don't know. I used to geography 2 years, I don't know anything. But within Macedonia, it's not part of the EU, it's not part of NATO, so they're meant to have their own independent border guards, and so are the Greeks, because they're bordering a non-EU country. So this place is meant to be swarming, or at least have a sign that says, hey, don't go this way. But no, it's unprotected. So I can imagine the thousands of people who came to the same conclusion as me and got into Europe just because some shoddy job was done here, keeping the border secure. It's really quite disheartening. But the reason, guys, this place is paved is not because they expected me, but because there used to be, like I said earlier, there used to be a massive ski resort up here that had a little cabin at the top. Now, I don't think anyone used a ski resort
built, and I don't think he actually snowed most of the year. And at the same time, I can't imagine just going all this way for a ski resort because the road's really bumpy. It was never paved, so I feel like a car will pop its tire every single time it goes up here. There's loads of collapsed trees from what I can remember. So when I get to the top, I'm not using my tent. The tent will be good because it's so windy. It's storming, it's hailing.
Oh man, I hate this kid.
Lightning striking me every few seconds if I put myself in a tent. But this abandoned cabin truly is abandoned. So when I get to the top, unless it's been teared down over the last few days, maybe put out some marshmallows, toast them, maybe tell myself a bedtime story, cry myself to sleep, just normal stuff really. One question I asked myself last night too is, I don't even know why I do this. Why do I do this stuff? Because my entire entertainment is just doing dumb stuff for Twitter. Like going to Afghanistan, meeting the Taliban and having tea with them, being in the fall of Afghanistan, getting kicked out of South Sudan and banned from the country, wanted for arrest. Yeah, Ukraine, for a night to Ukraine, drove refugees in and out, stuff like that. You know, that's my thing, guys. However, I don't know why I actually do it. Because at first, at one point, I was a functional human being where I was studying a physics degree, right? And you know, I kind of respect what I was doing really well, and I wanted to become a nuclear physicist, so working on nuclear plants like Homer Simpson. Look what we found right here. It's nice coal, which is good. Just free flowing. And let's get some closest part of the filter. You know, it looks a little bit cloudy. Yeah, we've got some particles. But you know what? I'm not going to be picky. I go for some cheap food every once in a while, and I don't need the best water. Fluoride they add to water. It's proven to lower your IQ by about 2 points roughly, and that's. You guys need to do this trip one day. Just jump in the North Macedonian border. Please do it. I could live here. I could. Just beyond those mountains is not here. So look how far we've. Since 2008, 2009, and look, there's some rocks here, and also this plank of wood, both conveniently brought here by me a few moments ago. Let's give it a go, guys. Love the best for us. Wish me luck. Oh, that's so much fun. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Okay. See, there's no too structurally sound now, does it? Oh, come on, it's a good job. How dare they? Time to go inside. So I'm a little bit nervous about glass right here. What if it falls on me? What if it doesn't fall on me? That wouldn't make a good deal, would it? So there's some beds over there. I could use that. I definitely need a bed. Seems pretty stable. Big old biscuit. Oh, there goes my hip, Oh, I made it. How surprising. I don't know why that was a little bit nerve-wracking. 2012. Oh no, it expires in 2012, so this has to be at least 2008. Some boxes, some knickknacks. Oh, I use this for my inflatable, what's it called? The little thing I'm using to sleep on. I don't read the language, so I might need to translate it another time. So let's see, this is day 2009. So they left in 2009. Financial crisis times makes sense. I wonder what this says. This looks like something we used to do in physics. Let's see. Some is in English, because they're risks man-made objects. Basically, if you screw up, we're not liable, screw you. Did you guys know that? I just did. Some folders. Oh, it's all the engineering stuff. Oh, that's so cool. So last time I was here, freezing cold, had to get moving. So the bathroom's over here. Someone's really bad time there. And I smashed this window trying to get in. Turns out we can't open it from this side either. And I'm too muscular to fit through. It happens, right? So if you go inside the bathrooms, nothing flushes, by the way. Tell this place is being used. This is a men's. I can't describe the smell to you, but you can imagine. I think I was the last person to go here. Now this place is best kept alone. So in here, we have all this, and there's no point smashing more stuff. So I thought before smashing this, I'll do a loop around. You know, look around, see what's available, see what's here. And lo and behold, I don't have to smash anything. And last time I should have noticed this too, but I was too
Man's like playing real life Fallout. What the fuck is going on?
Open right here. It's perfect, isn't it? I'm guessing it's used for rot or something, but it's open, so I'm guessing we'll climb in. So I've got a little bit of a setup here. 2 logs on top of one another. Oh, it's sensitive. I feel like an old man. Oh, this seems like it's intact, doesn't it? Look at this place. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. Honestly, real wooden floors, a bench, a blanket. Is this intact? Oh, it is. Oh, it's not the best, but it's good. Some fake floor too. We've even got a little bit of carpet here, maybe. A fireplace. Maybe I can try and set that light. What's this here? You know what? I'm taking this. This is mine now. Now this is beautiful. This I'm taking home. It's difficult. I'll go look in my room. Or on eBay, depends who wants it. Oh, some fresh water. Is it piss? It might. Hopefully it's not clear piss. That's not lovely, is it? Let's toss this out. It has no place in my home. I can live here. Honestly, I could. Get some Starlink, maybe some solar. Let's see if this water's real piss or not. Clean water, perfect. I've got some wine over there. Not my thing, but I can see why someone would like that. There's a pile of bushes and sticks over there. This can go in here, and I'll put some logs on top, and I've got a few matches with me. So just to prove that this is the region we're talking about, look, you've got this plug over here. Let me show you where I am. My location setting isn't updating for obvious reasons, but here I am. This place right here. I am definitely over border. Good stuff. How legal. Now I have no plausible deniability. No, I was faking over border, officer. Oh, you've got a little bit of kitchen. Oh, wow. Okay, that is decadent. I like this. That is cool. You've got all these seats, and you've got a bit of trash. I stink up a place if I disturb it, but oh, a stretcher. Nice. I've even got a pickaxe. I've played pickaxe. I've never held a pickaxe before. Hey guys, it's Minecraft Miles. Pickaxe doesn't work on wood. Where's the stone? Some call it bin lid. I called it frisbee. Oh, that's a little bit expensive, even by today's standards. You know, it's a ski resort, what do you expect? Oh, wow, some drinks, but the water's all fine.
Sprite-o!
The cellar where all the demons probably are. If you hear screaming, there was a demon. If you hear no screaming, I was a brave boy. I died of dignity. This hatch is going to fall on me, and then I'm going to be trapped forever. It's usually what happens, right?
Free Sprite, free soda.
Okay, no human sacrifices, no... Oh, it's cold.
Not bad.
Makes sense, right? Oh, firewood, perfect. Oh, this is excellent. I can build a fire. Hopefully it's dry still, hopefully. But it looks like it is, at least for stuff in the centre. Some electrical cable, a heater, some plastic bags, some Christmas stuff. Nothing of value here. Oh, let's do a 4. Oh, it didn't. Boring. Let's make it 4. Oh, I scared the demon. Cool stuff. And some plates. Lovely. Because I'm Greek. I think this is Macedonia. It's still a Greek tradition, I guess, and Macedonia share the same history. You smash plates, right? What's that, the Italians? Oh, no, I'll smash a plate. Wait, did my plate survive? It survived. Okay, fair enough. I respect the plate. I won't touch it again. Excellent stuff, guys. So I've been in the cabin for a few hours. I've gone changed. Before that, I always had a wash too. Got nice and clean. Got all the water separated. So this is how much I've got, how much food I've got left, and try to pump up and repair the bed. Unfortunately, the duct tape doesn't work on material. Just comes straight off, no matter what. Even if I wrap it around, but it doesn't matter. It's still a very comfortable bed. I should be fine. The only thing I need to do next is probably set a fire. It's getting a little bit cold right now, and even though it's still a warm, well-insulated cabin, you know, I did smash all the windows after all. The issue is it's at the peak of the mountain, and it's going to be chilly tonight. It's only 8 p.m. I can only imagine midnight, and with the storm clouds coming in, it's going to be rough. Oh, guys, that's a beautiful view. Look at those colours. I'm not even sure the Adobe RGB colour chart can actually replicate these beautiful colours right here. Outstanding stuff. I'm truly privileged to be here. So what I'll do, I'll break it up on the inside, so I can snap it into bits, and I've got some tissues I can use as Kindle, and we've also got some logs. You guys probably can't see it in the distance, but I can. Little flickers of light. Now, what we're going to do tomorrow is hike all the way down. It's about a 30-mile hike, so even though it's going downhill, it is 30 miles, and there is a steep drop here, as you can see. So that's going to be a little bit difficult to navigate, and it's not exactly a path. So we'll see how that goes. And secondly, I'm not too sure if they've got a hotel over there in that small town, so I'm going to have to wake up stupidly early. Even though right now it's almost 9 p.m, I might have to sleep at 10, wake up at, say, 5, sunrise at 6, and it's safe for me to go down. So imagine going down with this view. Oh, stunning. You guys enjoy the little things in life. How long has it been since someone stepped foot right here? Or here? I don't know. Are there some areas that humans have never stepped on these peaks here? Or do you think humans have almost conquered every single place in this area? I'm a little bit paranoid too when I'm always alone like this. You know, I've always watched the 80s horror movies, and there's always some people in a cabin. They feel safe, etc., etc., and they get killed by some freak with a chainsaw in some stupidly remote area. And abandoned places feel like they're a little bit creepy. You know, like it's a paradox where the uncanny valley. That's it. It's where you encounter something that looks human but is not quite human, if that makes sense. So your body's automatically very fearful of that. So that's why when we see disfigured humans, very scared in movies, monsters, stuff like that. And I don't know. I feel like this is a place where I can come across something like that, like I don't know, some sort of shape-shifting niche monster that can just hunt in this one small area and kill me if it becomes lost footage or it's never found and people have no idea what happened to me. I go without a trace. But you know, I can't do it cold, so I guess I have to get the fire going. Let's see. Beautiful. Okay, so this is the best fire I can come up with. It doesn't look great. I've got a match right here. Let's see. Oh, I haven't lit a match before without the what's called the backing, but we'll see. What's hard it looks, damn. I can break a match. Oh no, I broke the match. Oh, but damn it, guys.
Game of Thrones.
Isn't it? Ooh, so I just woke up from my sleep in the cabin. I was so cold throughout the night. I don't know how I slept. I think I fell asleep about 10. I watched a movie very quickly. And, you know, I couldn't get the fire working. All my matches were duds, so they just weren't catching. I have the emergency thermal blanket, but I keep using normal blankets. And then I had my base layer, the inflatable mat that's not inflatable anymore. But if I stuck it on this cold bench here, it wouldn't go. So I found this emergency thing that hospitals use, ambulances use, and it was good for some insulation. It was nice and warm, but it still wasn't enough. So I found this moldy old blanket I used just to stick on, but I couldn't take the smell too well, so I just tossed it off. This is the food I've got left: 2 wraps, 1 sausage, 2 cashews, a chocolate bar. Now, what I've got to do today is get down to the main city.
Chocolate.
Just over 20 miles, actually. I'll say 22, 23. Now, if I started walking about 4 hours ago, I probably would have made with these. Now it's going to be a bit of a struggle, so as you can see, it's basically...
Oh, I'm getting bored of this.
No idea how we got up.
Where are we at? We're almost
I
done.
know there's water down there.
Skip. Sounds out. Hello? Hello, hello?
Goofy tourist. It's got 5 bits. I saw someone moving. Still wait for them. They're all paved, only issue is some of them collapsed a little bit. There's water occasionally, but it's not the water I want. You know, it's not the highest quality stuff. So there's nothing happening really. I'm just walking for a stupid...
Look at these earbuds.
I'll just prove to you that happens. And I'm not against the idea of hitchhiking if I have to. If I come across someone with a car who's willing to take me all the way, yeah, I'm going to take that. You know, the challenge, I know I can walk for distance, but I'll let you get to a hotel before sunset, if that makes sense, and just rest and probably get home. But it's lovely here. Absolutely beautiful. And not many people live around here or even go hiking here. It feels very secluded. That's what I like to see.
Miles made it to the city, ate a real meal, got on a plane, and made it home. Download Tindies. Thanks for watching. No. You're welcome. Alright, that was this one? No, that was like... No. What was that one? I crossed the border illegally or some shit, right? 40,000 views? Yeah, this one. I broke into an abandoned... I don't care. I went shooting with the Taliban. Oh, this is the video. But it's only 6 minutes. I joined the Taliban parade. They're short. I'll do it. Why not? What you got for me, Chief?
Hey everyone, it's Lord Miles here. I'm in Afghanistan on forged documents going to meet a black market gun runner who was previously wanted by the US for 5 years. I'm also going to hang out with the Taliban. Now, you may ask, why am I in Afghanistan? Well, that's a really good question. During COVID lockdowns, Afghanistan was the only country open without a vaccine mandate, so I just went.
friend? The UN's right there. They're driving everywhere nowadays. Yeah, they're just being tailgated by the UN. Every time on Facebook posts about the Antichrist. In England, we joke that the UN are the devils, the Antichrist. And if you say you hate the Antichrist, they'll hunt you down somewhere. There they are. Let's see what happens. It might be a very sunny day in Afghanistan, but it's even sunnier because our future is bright. Because what we're doing is we're going to Jalalabad, and Jalalabad I've heard is a weapons market. Yeah, M16s, AKs, night vision goggles, all left behind for America. But what I'm going to do is check out and see what's available in Afghanistan. I'm guessing a very good price. And plus you get the view along the way. Isn't that beautiful? Jalalabad is sometimes a little bit dangerous, so there's a lot of Daesh there. If you don't know who Daesh is, it's basically ISIS. Now, ISIS, they don't outnumber the Taliban. However, the weapons market, and maybe in some areas, could be quite bad for me. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful, but if you're seeing this footage, ended up okay. I'm just going to take a moment to tell you guys about my sponsor, Tendies. As an ex-investment banker, Tendies is the best Reddit app for market subreddits, which is 100% completely free. Also, competitors like Wales and Cheddarflow charge hundreds for less features. And if you connect your brokerage, you can even unlock personalized features in the app. The link is in the description. Go check it out. It's also in my pinned posts. Please get today. They're helping making these videos be possible, and I want to continue my adventures with their help. Download Tendies today, guys. We're 3 quarters of the way to Jalalabad, but there's been a flash flooding ahead of us, and all the traffic is stopped. Been here for about 20 minutes to see what's going on. A few people apparently died. It's a trap between 2 Taliban groups. And we told these Taliban they don't like foreigners, so yeah, it's not good for me.
Don't download Tindies. Or do. I don't really care.
I see some cars moving up there. There's not miles and miles. There's a guy in the back of the truck standing there, getting a free ride. Free ride all the way to Jalalabad. Now we walk the weapons market, don't we? Look at me. Let's keep the car a little bit further away, just in case. Because if we do something we don't like, we usually run to it. At the same time, they can't trap us or anything. So we bought, hide the car a little bit.
This kid like actually trying to get in here.
I'm really old. Into modern stuff like the US. It's a whole market around here.
He's like, what you got there? Camera? Let me see that real quick.
For a few thousand in a pocket. Here, $30. Oh, very good. How much is this? $20. $20 or $20? No, $20. Oh, $20, $200, I was about to say. $200 for that. Cases shows there. Nice little ammo. Everything got some nice scopes. Wow. In the US, these myself 100. It's insane. But everything you need here. Looks good on you. See?
Bro, what?
That's amazing. How much is this? $14,000. $14,000 for this. And how much for the ammo? 10 for a magazine? Yeah. It's not cheap by Afghan standards. By American standards, it's very cheap. My friend over here is a friend with Taliban. And also some more locals in his home village, which we can go shooting with. It's very small cost. So he's going up to pick them up, and maybe we'll go shooting. Maybe I may get thrown into a ditch. We'll have to see. And you also have to think gamble, but also benefit a little bit. Well, I think I'm going to Afghanistan for this place. There's risk and there's reward, but for me, it's only reward. It's so much fun. Let's do some shooting with the Taliban. So we got someone from the Taliban over here. We've also got someone from local mafia. Lovely people. I'm going to shoot some weapons. This is your prize right here. Want to chamber ready? Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, be careful. Be careful. Yeah, firing. Yeah. Be careful. Yeah. Yeah, again, another one.
Again?
Yeah.
I like it. Very good. Oh, lots of fun. Thank you, my friend. Maybe we do one more?
Yeah.
Maybe just one more.
Yeah, you follow me.
Oh, I really like you.
Yeah, you're firing that kind. Yeah, okay. Be careful.
Yeah. Bruh, did he just fire up in the air?
And this has been amazing. It's definitely recording, isn't it? You've been helping me. This guy's been helping me. Thank you, my friend.
Damn. Doxing everyone.
Tell them next time you're shooting, we'll bring a picture of Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
Yeah, kind of glad this kid got caught. Fuck him. Fuck him. But at the end of the day, it's not my problem. Not my country's problem. He's your problem. It's Britain. England? England's problem. You deal with that shit.
As you know, guys, today is the anniversary of the Taliban takeover, so it's been exactly 1 year.
Oop, I didn't mean to skip like that. My bad. Times 2. And back to the beginning. Let's go.
Also further concerned by Daesh, ISIS, is going to do an attack there. So let's go see what's happening today, and we'll go explore a little bit, maybe see some journalists, interview some Taliban. I think that'll be a perfect opportunity. So what we're going to do is head to town, we'll be picked up by a driver, and we'll go to the US Embassy, which has a square around it. I think that's the most likely area to have a Taliban kind of meet and greet. Don't know if they'll let me film, but let's go and have a look. Casually with the Taliban parade, let's do. It goes on for ages and ages.
I have to emphasize this, guys, so I can't condone this message, of course, and I really do like America. It's one of my favorite countries, so I don't condone this message one bit.
Oh, these crowds are huge. Are you guys excited? Wow, you look scared. Everyone looks scared. Everyone has common sense apart from me. We're dressed apart, so let's go and have a look. 1 year.
Oh, so he's aware.
Every single 3 weeks. Now it's up to daily bombings. So some of the high political figures have been bombed in the capital,
he's aware.
in their own homes, and I'm guessing this celebration right outside the American embassy. Of all the media around, they will attempt an attack. The very question is, will it be dissuaded? Damn, got nice equipment here. Very jealous. What did the US leave behind? The flag market, and this is the American embassy right here. It's a very good looking man. Very good, man. Very good stuff.
That man said, don't touch me. That first guy said, don't fucking touch me. Hold on. Yeah, he put his hand away. He said, "Don't touch me." He said, "Nope, nope."
What a day. Crazy. Where's your rocket launcher? Ooh. Of course, my friends. Take a picture, of course. These boys are wild, aren't they?
Wait, what? Is that a dog or a car?
What are we chanting? What are we chanting? Oh, Islamic chants. Okay. What a day. I knew there'd be a maintain parade. He's got all the US gear on. Oh, look at this. This guy's got a PKM over there. This guy's got a rocket launcher. That's some US military gear. I like how if something goes wrong, you just go shoot a rocket. They just don't care.
I have to emphasize this, guys, so I can't condone this message, of course, and I'd really do like America. It's one of my favorite countries, so I don't condone this message.
Cool. Yeah. Nah, he's kind of a bozo. Kind of fuck him. Still, I'm heavily on the side of fuck him. Alright. I gotta find that interview shit. Fuck. Hold on. It's somewhere in Reddit. Log in. Log in. Yes. Do it now. Hold on. Oh, he's online. He's looking at the shit. Alright, where did he post? Alright, this is the interview thing, right? Yeah, so this is the guy that was in the video with the doofus. He's not in any of the pictures. Hold on. Let's see if he'll show up. No, he'll show up in this one? No, he'll show up in this one. Come on. Oh, it's just on loop. Alright, no.
But before we get into that story, I'd like to mention two things which will give context to the state of Afghanistan before we went. During the Cold War, Afghanistan was invaded by the Soviet Union, trying to set up a puppet communist government to which the resistance came from in the form of the Mujahideen, or holy warriors, who were backed by the West, the Arabs, and the Chinese. Eventually, the Mujahideen won, and the country quickly fell into infighting between them. Eventually, the Taliban movement, from the biggest ethnic group, the Pashtuns, took control of most of the country, but was stuck in a war with a coalition against them known as the Northern Alliance. The United States and her NATO allies invaded and overthrew the Taliban in response to their then leader not handing over Osama bin Laden as part of the investigation into 9/11. The United States set up an Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, and over the next 20 years would continue to fight the Taliban, with Western taxpayers paying for more than 75% of Afghanistan's national budget.
Yay.
Until the Taliban overthrew the Republic in August of 2021 and instituted the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, ruled by a supreme leader. Since then, no government has recognized them, there are no embassorial services of any kind in Afghanistan, and the Taliban's word and action is the only law. The trip to even get to Afghanistan is a whole story in and of itself, and for another time, with one exception maybe perhaps in Pakistan, in which when we got on the flight,
Yep,
one
there
chap
he
said,
is on the floor.
I insisted it must be from the fact that we had come to the same place from the flight from Birmingham, and thankfully he seemed to have bought it. Here in Pakistan.
Hello?
Country, just notice the airport there, just got a bit of a strange theme. Let's go to Pakistan. Oh yeah.
Yep, there's this fucker right
When you landed
here.
in Kabul, however, the first thing you see are the leftover American helicopters and planes, either left by the American forces or sold to the Afghan National Army. Some people will tell you that these machines are inoperable. However, on my way out of the country, I did witness that, yes, they are still operable. When you step off the plane and see the Taliban white flags flying over the airport, you get a sense and a feeling of what on earth you've just done, which is step into a country which is ruled by people that your country has been fighting for 20 years as terrorists who has never come to power. But you made it this far, and there's no going back, so in you go. First thing you do is fill out a Taliban immigration form. God knows who will ever read that, presumably no one. And then walk out to the airport to see the Taliban and Chinese propaganda posters that have been put up. We then walked out of the airport zone, walking past all the Taliban checkpoints that lead up to it, down into Kabul itself. At which point we had to walk down the main street, down to our new home, right by the airport, known as Darya Village. We were met with some rightly suspicious security guards who didn't really trust us and wondered what the hell two British tourists were turning up in the evening and requesting a room for. And we later learned that the security guard did actually advise the manager not to let us in as we were so suspicious. The reception called up the manager and mentioned that two British tourists had just turned up and were asking for rooms. The manager thought that this was some kind of translation error, so in return we ended up getting some really good rooms at really good prices. So that'll work out in the end. On top of these rooms, we also got 3 square meals a day to an international standard, and also free laundry. If you're ever going to end up in Kabul against Foreign Office advice, or if you're there for work as part of a company, I highly recommend Darya Village. Fantastic place, honestly. Even when we turned up, they had stopped serving food, but the chefs went to the kitchen to go and get us dinner to cheer us up. 19 degrees in here. Beautiful. Open that door. Fucking boiler. Literally just woken up in the hotel in Kabul. We arrived out yesterday. If I look like shit, it's because I feel it. We spent 40 hours on planes and shit, and now I want to sleep 8 hours. I thought I'd show you the hotel. Big lovely bed, lovely cabinets, carpet, amazing, floor very clean, chair, desk, TV. It's it's not great. Like the channels aren't amazing, but you know, TV. Get these, get plugs, air conditioning, very important. Fridge, very important. Where else are you going to keep all your photos? What's the point in life if there's no photos, eh? Anyway, show
Fuck is a Freddo? Hold up. Fuck is a Freddo? Freddo. Food? England. Yeah, here we go. It's a chocolate frog. The hell? The fuck is this shit? Yeah, it's a chocolate frog. Okay.
It's very weird. It's mostly just news channels about how, you know, America's a terrible place. Don't go there. Not very good things going on there. Whereas here, beautiful, beautiful country. I tried the food as well. I brought this yesterday. Some meat, some kind of tomato soup. Sorry, mushroom soup, bread, and then this, which I've got a couple of. But, oh, I got to show the best thing. Oh yeah, internet as well. Very fast internet. Very good. Well, look, honestly.
How fast?
Sick. A bit of clean, but, you know, comes with soap. Milk. Yeah, and then there's a toilet, which, you know, works. This Yo stuff wasn't me. Don't know what that is. Not going to touch it. Not business. And then shut up. Unfortunately, on the way here, I did get athletes for 40 hours of sitting around and walking and shit. So, I have these days, they hope to clean up. But, you want to take a guess? $50 US for the night. I spent 300 British pounds on rooms for a Premier Inn in London where I get just that. I'm feeling pretty good at that space. Anyway, I suppose we'll show off the rest of the compound as well, because this is just a room. I mean, we're in a compound right now where we've got walls, and then there are unarmed guards at the front, multiple doors to get to where I am, and there's armed Taliban at the top, just to make sure we're safe from any ISIS. It's pretty bloody good for $50, I would say. So we're going to get up in a minute, go to the gym. There's a gym. It's a big gym, actually. And do that, come back. Breakfast is being sent to our rooms at 8 a.m., so you know that. And then I'm going to go get some nicer clothes, because I didn't really need clothes, I didn't have any room, full camera equipment. So, literally I've been wearing this for 40 hours, and then yesterday, I mean, it's horrible. And yeah, need some local ones to not look like a retard anyway. It's a bit weird. I've always wondered, if you see walking around Birmingham or wherever else you have these guys who are dressed for sort of the mountains of Afghanistan or Pakistan. And I've got a Pakistani flight as well, and there was just me in this, and then I realised I'm the weird foreigner, which is right, so time to integrate. Also, the next day, we were able to get up and check out more of the compound, which includes the gym, the shop, as well as the various defences.
Hey, American food. Wait, was it American?
Which includes the gym, the shop, right, so time to integrate. Also, the next day, we were able to get up and check out more of the compound, which includes the gym, the shop,
Hey, Mountain Dew. I don't recognize anything else. Looks like they got Red Bull. Some chips. Candy, I'm guessing. The Punisher. I didn't see that. Alright, enough of that.
as well as the various defences, etc. The hot is cold, the cold is hot. Yeah, that was the first. Twitter perfume and Facebook perfume. So you can smell like Twitter and Facebook. He doesn't look too happy. Well, he wasn't one of your friends. Okay, he's hunting birds anyway. You're on two. Got pasta and some kind of chicken. No idea what sauce, but you know, lots of vegetables and stuff, so can't go wrong. And then just this, which is it's a garnish. It's a good selection of vegetables, but no, honestly, you might as well like the food tastes fantastic. And there's the fact that on the way down here, as mentioned somewhere, actually, you can see the kids and whatnot, the beggars. And there isn't a fat kid in this country I've seen so far. No, there was plenty of food. It's not like described in Mouse famine or anything. We saw the World Food Programme planes as they arrived. On the streets, we could see them selling bread and everything, but still, I don't think there are many people eating this one sign tonight, so. And I think there's many people eating this one in Birmingham. For anyone in the UK, frankly, it's just great. Well, it's Friday today, so it's rest day, holy day. Basically nothing's open. Miles has gone back to bed because he got 3 hours sleep like a muppet. He's too busy shit posting. And whilst he's doing that, we'll go for a bit of a walk. Show everyone. Nice big armed gate. Keep us nicely, lovely, and safe. Fuck, am I talking about? Just looking at the cars. Bit of Wi-Fi. Chance. Yeah, fuck, it's hot. Although it's not that hot. It really is just like being on a sunny day in England, really. Nothing more than that. And everyone's incredibly friendly. Then again, I might have something to do with what I was saying, obviously. I don't know what the hell I'm going to find, I'm just going to have a wander. It's our that one. Life. Then again, anymore. God. There were very few, given the circumstances in the country, which is understandable. Those who were there for either 2 reasons: for medical reasons, to help out the country, or for security reasons, to try and help out the country. And all of them were pretty rightly confused as to what the hell we were doing there.
Yeah, you're working. You're working, okay. Of course. Seriously.
But after we made friends, we decided to then head out of the compound and check out Kabul, and got to experience some of the finer things Kabul has to offer, with a friend of Miles who spoke perfect English.
I wish our names were so big.
We can find great food, but it's Israel. Including one of the best restaurants in Kabul, which frankly is really just a burger and kebab shop you would find in England, but with seating for maybe 100 people. But given the location, fantastic. After dinner, we headed back to our friend's house, and on the way back, I did start to notice more and more the stray dogs, which were incredibly timid. Not only because of Islamic reasons, as the white dogs are haram in Islam, but also the problem with the dogs there is that many have rabies, and if you don't have a rabies vaccine and you get it, you can get in some serious problems. So there's also local disdain for them for a very legitimate medical reason. We woke up the next day and went back to the compound and had a quick shower before meeting up with another one of Miles' friends. And this guy could drive his own car as a taxi driver, so was able to drive us personally instead of having to rely on local taxis to get from here to there and everywhere. So we drove around Kabul a bit, exploring, exchanged our money, and then headed over to the black market, which in Kabul is a specific place where you can just go and buy literally anything, apparently. When we were there, it was incredibly unusual to film, so we did as little as possible. But believe me when I say, you could probably buy anything in this place. They were selling American firearms, American gun oil, I think. As little as possible. A specific place where you can just go and buy literally anything, apparently. When we were there, it was incredibly unusual to film, so we did as little as possible. But believe me when I say, you could probably buy anything in this place. They were selling American firearms, American gun oil, I think. I don't know what that stuff is, but weapon holsters, weapon attachments, repainting for your weapons, bayonets, anything you could think of really you could buy in this place. So we did a little bit of shopping and found some very nice things, including, for example, these Hello Kitty Kabul t-shirts, which are just adorable, and I can imagine anyone's girlfriend or wife would very much find them funny as much as I do. And this is probably a perfect time to mention that this wasn't cheap, to say the least. And if you want to help support this work and others like it, then you can go after my subscribe when we're in the black market. Or if you'd like to buy some, this wasn't cheap, to say the least. And if you want to help support this work and others like it, then you can go after my subscribe star where you can give donations or subscribe. Or if you'd like to buy some merch I'm going to show, links will probably be in the description. And for those that aren't, probably best to DM me on Twitter or the like. When we were in the black market, I was also able to find this Taliban berry, which I've only seen on special forces, and we did only find one, but there you have it. But pretty soon, Miles decided it was time to go and gave us a nudge and said, let's go, lads. And it turns out this was a very good call, because it's a black market. Everybody shops there, not just stupid foreigners and locals. The Taliban obviously go there to get their weapons and their upgrades, but also ISIS. And the problem is, you can't tell who's ISIS and who's Taliban, so when people just start talking, it's probably time to leave. These chaotic day in Afghanistan. There's no single traffic lights, there's no seatbelt, no driving license, no insurance. But there is a lot of reassurance, because this guy's massive legend with driving. That's the way I can put it. And everyone else knows how to drive. Coincidentally, there are no women drivers. Draw conclusions that you might see fit. Fuck, terrified man. Okay, we're going too slow to crash. We just went to the market, very good. Yeah. Hanging out with ISIS and Taliban while they were buying their stuff. Yeah. So Daesh, Taliban, and also Al-Qaeda, most likely, where the market, military surplus place, and there's an underground black market where you buy guns, weapons, everything. We'll show the photos on screen now. But the thing is, the few photos we couldn't take any. Yeah. Because we can only stay there for about 10 minutes before people start chatting and going, these people don't belong, or question them. The people are trying, trading guns, Taliban are asking for bump shots, weapons, saying the US doesn't have gun rights apart from the Taliban. So Taliban's like, shall not be infringed. But we couldn't stay there for too long, so we had to quickly rush out, but we've got some good stuff to give to you guys. Get out of here. But before we got to the market, I think it is worth mentioning, we were going through one of the many Taliban checkpoints, which are throughout Kabul, which frankly do make you feel safer as there's never Taliban too far away. So if an ISIS attack does happen, there's always someone to protect you. But when we got to this checkpoint, the guys wanted to search our bags and just pat us down. So I spoke a couple of words of Pashto to this guy to try and ease him. And in response, he started speaking sentences of Pashto to me. I couldn't speak that much Pashto, and worried that he wouldn't find my silence very comforting, I decided to tell him that, sorry, I actually speak English, mostly. And he was very happy about this, and pointed over to a chap and said, English, English. This chap came over, and I got a bit worried. However, it turns out this chap was from Canada. Born and raised in Canada, so he decided to go and join the Taliban and was now running Taliban checkpoints for them, which was a hell of a find. We had quite a chat with this bloke. He wouldn't allow us to take pictures with him, unfortunately, but he told us that it was very dangerous and we should always keep our papers on us, just to be sure, in case anyone gets suspicious about us, which is fair enough, given the circumstances. And then he started asking us questions about where we were going and whatnot, and it got a little bit tense, but thankfully it all smoothed out after the Taliban commanders came up and spoke to us, and our guide explained that we were going to go to market. Unfortunately, I later found out that the Taliban commanders, who were a little bit older, were actually muttering away in passion about how beautiful I was, apparently. So I suppose I can tick getting sexually harassed by the Taliban off my bucket list. But after we finished with our black market dealings, we then went to another one of Kabul's finest restaurants, London Pizza. Because, you know, London is known for its pizza. Afghanistan. So, of course, London's famous pizza, not New York, not Chicago, nowhere else, it's London, of course. So they're right above this. So we're going to try some London pizza and see how it pairs. We're from London, right? We're the experts here. It's kind of BS I have to listen to every day. This is, right, cool review. Anyway, there's the pizza. This is the London pizza. How much is it? £7 or something? It was $7 to, yeah. The pizza genuinely was incredibly good. However, when I was eating away through my chicken pizza, I did find a bone in my pizza, to which Miles very politely pointed out that, well, I didn't ask for a boneless chicken pizza. What was I expecting?
Fair point. The next day we woke up and met up once again with one of our guides who took us to an incredibly modern mall, to say all things. I imagine incredibly posh for people of Kabul. In fact, we went to a gaming store and they even had PlayStation 5s. But if you looked around the mall long enough, you could all, to say all things. I imagine incredibly posh for people of Kabul. In fact, we went to a gaming store and they even had PlayStation 5s. But if you looked around the mall long enough, you could see the influence of the new government, with mannequins having their face covered with balaclavas or the like, or women's faces being etched out. And on our way out of the mall, we managed to come across a shop that was selling Taliban headbands of all things. So we purchased a whole bunch of those. However, on our way out of there, I cut my foot on some dirty ass razor wire that was just lying around, and panic ensued. We immediately went to the local pharmacy and got the wound disinfected with iodine instead of alcohol, for obvious reasons, and then went around trying to find a tetanus shot in the city, as I read on the NHS website that is what you're supposed to do.
This is where you do middle finger. Fuck you. Oh, it's a jolly fellow.
Unfortunately, going from hospital building to hospital building, we quickly found out that there were no tetanus shots available. So we headed back to the hotel with me feeling pretty upset, but when we got back, a medical chap there was able to tell me that, don't worry about it, this happens fairly regular to most people around here, and as long as it doesn't start getting worse, then I should be fine, which made me feel much better.
As long as it doesn't get worse, it should be fine. True.
Just have guys react to Fredo's.
Good call, Doc. Glad I trust. Oh, the chocolate frog. Alright, cool.
Anyone? 2 out of 10. So I went to the shop, see what I had. I didn't have any deodorant, can't bring out playing course, so it's very small. So I thought try Facebook. Facebook deodorant. I need deodorant, I have no idea what it smells like, but I guess I'll let Miles suffer that. The next day was the Islamic holiday known as Ashura, which, given the fact that every day leading up to Ashura, ISIS had conducted some sort of attack in Kabul, we were advised to stay indoors for that entire day, which I did. And to be honest, I needed a rest day. However, Miles, of course, decided to go out as the mad lad always does and enjoy himself. But when he got back, we did an interview together in the evening. I'm retarded, somehow get away with it, and maybe I've got an angel with them. Then maybe not me.
Full video to be released later. The next day, we went out and checked out the Iranian embassy market and all of the wonderful things therein, and also the Shia market around the corner, which was the market that had been continuously bombed leading up to Ashura, and now that Ashura was over, we felt it was probably okay to check out. Hopefully. If you're ever in the area, I would advise that the Iranian embassy market is one of the best markets I probably saw, and the best place to find just about anything you'd want in regards to the previous wars Afghanistan has been through, such as Soviet medals that we find lying about, including a Soviet-Afghan friendship medal from the old communist regime. We were also able to find many a war rug, including rugs that I think are meant to explain why the Americans invaded, with 9/11 happening, the American invasion, and then peace, but I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully they weren't celebrating it, I guess. And also some of the best bayonets I could ever find. I got 2 AK-1s, one from the Enfield, and the best thing about the AK-1s is it also doubles up. Yeah. There's a wire cutter. But if you want genuine revenge from the Soviet-Afghan war, probably the best place to look. In the Shia market,
I don't know why I found that so
sort of like Taliban flags, Taliban patches, or anything else Taliban related that the Taliban may use. However, the Iranian embassy market also has some wonderful back rooms, which I'd highly recommend if you're a big fan of mountains of muskets, or bayonets, or swords from various wars. God knows what you'll find back there. We did also find a bunch of patches that were presumably left by the American soldiers, but frankly some of them
My
were too strange for us to
Little
use. I also found some
Pony.
shackles,
The
which
fuck?
hopefully were only used on prisoners. But most interestingly, I did actually find a World War I era German helmet, which had clearly been donated to the Afghan National Army at some point. Most likely this was donated by the Third Reich, trying to get Afghanistan to join the war on the side of the Germans by invading the British Raj. Thankfully, the Afghan royal family decided to back out once the Germans invaded the Soviet Union, which scared them because they didn't want to fight a war on 2 fronts. On the way back home, we decided to hit up London Pizza once again, and also discovered Kabul's only working traffic light that I saw the entire time I was there. Nobody took any damn notice of it, of course. The next day, we headed out and checked out one of the abandoned airpoint checkpoints that the Turks once operated, and managed to find a huge pile of riot shields that had just been left there, presumably by whichever authority was last to leave. Funnily enough, though, nobody had come and taken these and tried to sell them at the market. Presumably there just isn't a market for it, because otherwise people would have scavenged every damn thing from it. On the way out, Miles decided it was about time that he made friends with the Taliban who were running a checkpoint just outside of our compound. Later I would learn these guys were actually the more civilized Taliban soldiers. Before we arrived, there was actually a different group of guys who ran the checkpoint, and then one of them was late for work. An argument ensued, and the only way of solving the argument was apparently with guns, so they shot each other, and 2 of them died. To which new boys were brought in to run the checkpoints in the cities. We then went back into town and hung out at the game store with the owner. He told us some funny stories, such as when the PlayStation 5 was first launched, because he had an abundance, he was actually getting calls from the United States from people wanting to buy from him. Whilst we were there, the power went out, as it does regularly for most Afghans in the city,
Makes
and then we
sense,
headed out to
actually.
Fancy Bakery to fix Miles' cravings for cheesecake. And not gonna lie, the cheesecake was pretty damn good, although we could only eat a small portion of it, so we gave the rest away to the guests and also the staff. The next day was 100% goofy. It started off with me trying to feed a stray cat water from a Taliban mug I had brought. Upon trying to give this to the cat, the staff decided that he should take the mug, and decided that I had committed some kind of blasphemy by trying to feed a cat water out of a mug with the shahada on it. It didn't make much sense to me, but whatever. He ended up keeping my mug. So there's that. Thankfully I got 2. He says I can't have it because it's a religion, so then he gives me this, which don't really want, I haven't really got a use for, but don't want to cause a fuss, so just say thank you. Fed a stray cat. That's the important thing. Looks like any other cute little bugger, but they're dirty as fuck, so don't touch in case you get fleas. I also checked out the shop and found a cat and a hat, as in literally a hat made out of cat. Which, to be honest, is actually kind of less weird than taxidermying a cat. We then went out and filmed Miles' mukbang in Kabul's version of McDonald's, but don't worry, we gave away 95% of the food we have in the film, and some of the food we gave away to one kid who was looking through trash to try and make money from whatever scraps he could find. We knew that this kid, we'd seen him regularly as part of a group of kids who are either homeless or doing incredibly poorly on that street, so the hope was that the food we gave him
That's where the charity
The next day was a
tag
quiet day in
comes
the compound in which we mostly hung out with Tally the cat, which used to be someone's pet presumably, but ended up in the compound, and manager likes to take care of, and nicknamed it Tally, obviously out of the Taliban. We also goofed off and found a basketball court, and Miles managed to get a mean shot in one. Alright, let's go. And looking around the camp, we were actually able to find an old police mug from the previous regime, which they were using as an ashtray, but cleaned up and still fits its purpose as a relic of the past. Otherwise, we took a tour of the panic rooms, which was good fun. So I thought I'd show off the panic rooms we got. Because we got our rooms, which the doors are nice and secure, but not exactly bulletproof. So you have these panic rooms. Nice big bolts, and then some more locks here. And this is it. Anyways, this is the panic room. See, this is nice defensive equipment, but then there are these things, which is food, in case of things stuck in here. Beef stew, sure it tastes as good as it looks. And another one. Beef patty. I imagine there'll be some like in here, just in case. So there's a bunch of that. First aid box.
Should use that for your tetanus shot, my guy.
I have no idea what that is. That's terrible biology. Yeah, stuff in there. Face masks, important things. So that's wonderful. And there's little chairs, sit down, wait and pray. Little coffee desk, coffee. And if you're here for a long time, there's a bucket. That's for nice soft towels, clothes. Yeah. Maybe you need to change pants. Maybe you need to clean up the blood, who knows. Nice little electric box too. All your electrical needs. There we are. We had some advice from the guy who runs the place. He was like, oh, we've got the security procedures explained. Well, security procedures. Get in the panic room, lock the doors, and pray. And hopefully, those guys win. One of them come around, knock on the door, tell you to come out. And I asked how do you know it's one of your guys, not ISIS. And he said, good luck. So there you have it. That's the security, which is good. It's very good. But I guess it's kind of funny. But we're not threat here. And then enjoyed listening to Amy Schumer on the roof.
Ew, Amy Schumer. You obviously have the worst
very posh camp,
taste.
of course, sorry, the finest things here. And so you go to the shop and you buy yourself some snacks, of course. Use some Kit Kats. I mean, you get Kit Kats. Kit Kats, global brand. Could go wrong. Well, no one wanted from Russia. It's all in Russian, so that's one problem. Second problem is because it's Afghanistan, of course. This Kit Kat ran out of date about 3 days ago. So, I don't explain this was made, what was that, 2 years ago? Good part is, though, that, Kit Kats, basically Twinkies, I've been told. So they just survive in perfect form, and that's not good, but it's food. The next day, we headed out to the British cemetery in Kabul, which is a sort of miracle and oasis of British culture in the middle of the city, and has been there since the Second Anglo-Afghan was previously accepted by the old Taliban regime and not destroyed, and under the new government is still tolerated. The guy who used to take care of it under the previous Taliban government was such a hero for the British that we actually gave him a Member of the British Empire medal in recompense. This is the last person buried here. He was English. Apparently because her husband died here, and she wanted to be. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. It's a beautiful cemetery, I must say. Very well kept. South Africans. That's 2015, where that ends. RAF. 2015. Pretty recent. And you've got 10 holes there. This is where Boris Johnson stood for his photo. Aussies. Everyone loves the Aussies. This one's a bit weird. Saw a bunch of Russian writing. Thought it might have been, Russians got helping us on it. Turns out no. If I'm reading this correctly. Might not be, but it's all the fucking communists. Gave their lives for peace and freedom of Afghanistan. Journalists who died far from home. That's a new one. Don't know where they're from. 2001 was a bad year to be a journalist. There weren't many other good ones. It was at this point that I found out that apparently the locals have some appreciation of the British, even to this day, that they obviously don't have for the Americans. The British are still somewhat fondly remembered, as they are throughout most of the empire, as efficient and honest rulers, whereas the Americans are still hated in a way that the British are not. We ended the day by going to the zoo, which I had to pay the foreign price for, a whole $1. Outrageous. Anyway, they wouldn't actually let us take our cameras inside, so unfortunately we couldn't get much film. However, I did get to take pictures of a scene that was described in Lawrence Wright's The Looming Tower. Apparently when the Taliban first took over, one of their guys jumped into the lion enclosure and screamed, "I am the lion," to which the lion then ate him. The Taliban retaliated, and apparently were so pissed off, they then moved over exactly a few steps to the bear enclosure and threw a grenade at the bear, which blew off the bear's nose. Nothing like that seems to have happened this time, thankfully. However, when we were walking around the zoo, we did run into some Taliban guys who were instantly taking an interest in us and began talking to us and asking us questions. Miles asked the translator to crack a joke to try and break the ice and say that we didn't like people from Kandahar because they're a bunch of boy lovers. The translator paused, asked them where they were from, and they said Helmand, which is right next door to Kandahar. So thank God he didn't translate the joke. These guys were very friendly, to say the least, as well. And they wanted to take pictures and videos with us, and but then the commander turned up and he wasn't so impressed with us and started asking more questions. And when he asked our translator if we were Muslim, our translator gave us a look that it was definitely time to go by now, so we made our excuses and left, even though we'd actually been in the zoo all of 5 minutes. The next day, Miles headed out to Jalalabad to check out the black markets and gun running down there. He seemed to have a hell of a time, but for me, I was warned that the east was also the area where organised crime was most likely to kidnap us, so I stayed home. Which did give me a chance to explore the true land of freedom that Afghanistan is by watching some of the regional-locked Zeth Syntax videos.
Thank you, Jeff Falk. Thank you for your service to humanity. You know what? I'm going to quickly rewrite the story of Heroes 5 into something much more coherent.
Spasmacus, a young king on a mad quest to rule the world.
I also found out that the local camp shop sells mugs of just some random woman. It's a mug, I guess. But the next day was the most important day of our time there, as it was the 1-year anniversary of the fall of Kabul and all the United States embarrassment that was experienced as a result. Or as it is known to the Taliban, as Independence Day. We had heard rumours that there was meant to be some kind of Taliban parade on Independence Day. However, no one had any idea what the hell we were talking about, and we had no idea where the hell it would be. So we just spent our time driving around. We quickly learned that it was a national holiday and all the stores were shut. We were driving around when we just happened on accident to stumble across the Taliban parade. We ended up getting out and trying to film as much as we could. We also knew the whole time that this target was highly expected to be a target of another ISIS bombing, so we were pretty on edge that if anything happened, we should get the hell out immediately. Which was good news for us, because we were able to stay and film as much as possible. I even got to interview some Taliban members, including a Taliban commander.
Afghanistan Islami Marat Zindabad. Zindabad.
Thank you. No problem. I love you. Love you too. Afghanistan.
Zindabad. Zindabad. Afghanistan Zindabad. Islam Zindabad. Mullah Mahmud Zindabad. Afghanistan Zindabad. Islam Zindabad. Islam Marat Zindabad. Taliban Zindabad.
Priori mati anggrizan mat kuli di Kurdiana mat kuli di Sepoviana mat kuli di Amerikana was mat kuli di Tarikh Afghanistan tarikh dir dasin khilafuna la zawat ruat afghanan jawab kuli was shar ki kharaga wadiri خوشحالی اظهار حاصل کرد نمبر دارد منظور اولیا خوشحالی افغانان و مجاهدین خوشحالی اظهار کرد
نعره تکبیر نعره تکبیر شیخ هبت الله خنزاده شیخ هبت الله خنزاده Can we ask him 3 questions? Why did you join the Taliban?
طالبان اصلي افغانان دي د همدې خاوي بچیان دي هیڅوک دانش کوي طالبان بچو طالبان هغه افغانان دي چې وخت په خپل هویت سره ثابت شوي دي نور طالبان هر افغان طالب دي هر افغان چې د استقلال اراده لري افغان د وطن ته وایي هغه طالب ځکه بایدن ختم کړو د افغانستان مبارک جو بایدن کوم تصمیم وکړ جو بایدن ختم کړو د افغانستان مبارک جو بایدن کوم تصمیم وکړ امریکا له افغانستان څخه ځای شو تصمیم ورته تصمیم او بیا هله درو چې کوم باري امریکا دا خطا ونه کوي چې داسې کوم راځي افغانستان بیا له دې چې تاریخي شرم ورته یو نور هیڅ تراونه ونه لري افغانانو خپل ازادي واسطه پرې ځای واسطه تاسو ویل چې امریکایي شو ټانګان مشران کې د افغانستان اسلامي امارات مجاهدین ګرځي دا هغه ته ورته وایي چې تاریخ بیا افغانستان ته ګرځونه لري ټرمپ هغه سړی وو چې ورته په افغانستان کې ټرمپ استعمال کی هغه هم په افغانستان کې ډېر څنګه په افغانستان کې هیڅ حربي کار ونه کړ هغه ورته په افغانستان کې ټرمپ استعمال کی هغه فکر کوم دنیا ورګه اجازه نه ورکړي دا به تاریخي بدنامي افغانان به ورته کوم او هیڅ کله په خپل وځي کې هم دا په ځان نه باندې چې د بچا اشغال نه وځي د هر چا مل استقلال خاصه دي او هغه ته وایي چې نور د کومه دنیا راغلو چې افغانستان مبارک بیا فکر کوي چې افغانستان یو
ټرمپ هغه بيقول لك ان شاء الله ټرمپ هغه كلمه كيسا چې ټول خپل ان شاء الله یو جوړ نه ترامپ ټول د ملکاتو داخله چې هیڅ کله موږ خپل دین ورانو او موږ خپل وطن کې شرعي نظام حاکمو ان شاء الله سرورز یو وخت چې موږ په بدن کې یو تاسو وینئ ان شاء الله خپل خیر خپل ان شاء الله مبارزه او موږ د وطن ته خدمت کوو او د ولس په خپل د ولس کې ان شاء الله او بعدين موږ ټول په دې داخله چې هڅه موږ سیدو وطن راوي هڅه موږ په دې یو مقابل تاسو د افار ټرمپ دا مداخله چې موږ په ټول په داخله کړو چې هڅه موږ راوي د افغانستان د افار لپاره یو مقابله او ان شاء الله موږ په اخر کې موږ خپل مبارزه او خپل جهادي بهیر ان شاء الله يموتوا ان شاء الله يو افغانستان بنريد جول مملكه ان شاء الله سبين بيرفان صار
But after a while, we had decided that we wanted to get out of there before we attracted too much attention. The last day, I would spend hanging out with our translator, playing some Doom on his gaming PC, whilst Miles headed down to the south to go on yet another adventure on his own. But by the next day, it was time to leave. So I took another photo with Miles, hoped to see him back in the UK when we made it, and got in a UN car with our friends who drove us past all the checkpoints on the way to the front gate of the airport. The Taliban were a little confused as to why exactly I wanted to take knives on a plane. However, after they showed me how to use this as a wire cutter, then they just let me through. Nice of them. The flight out was the same airline that we'd flown in with, Cam Air, which is rated so unsafe that it's not allowed to fly to Europe. And I was a little bit concerned when I was getting on the plane and noticed that all the Afghans who were getting on were bringing just crates of fruit for no reason. I mean, this stuff was worth way more in Kabul than it was in the UAE where we were flying to. So presumably these things had poppy seeds, or it was just a huge waste of time. In the UAE, I got to learn that slavery was indeed bad, and also checked out Baskin Robbins. Just got back in the UAE, got to go check it again, it's going to be fun. But so I saw Baskin Robbins, decided to try that. Had no idea what the fuck I was ordering, thought I was ordering like the smallest possible order of ice cream. It's like a full cup of Ben & Jerry's. On the flight from the UAE to Turkey, I met a lovely Turkish girl who was very interested in why the hell I come from Afghanistan. But upon showing her the pictures of the Taliban, she insisted that they were not real Muslims. She did admit that she was a bad Muslim because she drank alcohol, but the Taliban were not real Muslims. Which was a strange conclusion, to say the least. And after arriving back in the UK, I walked out with my bags, no problem. No questions asked. No questions asked going out, no questions asked going in. I mean, you hope the system works, and they just decided we're not a threat, rightfully. But you never know, maybe it just doesn't. And that was that, tourism in Kabul. Can I in good conscience recommend a visit? Unfortunately for now, no. Not only because the airport is rated unsafe, apparently there just is no air traffic control, planes take off and land on site alone. Not only because the Foreign Office does not advise any travel at all to Afghanistan, but also because I had the extreme help of Lord Miles as my guide, and the various translators and friends he had, not to mention the help from the internationals in the camp. However, I did learn an awful lot from the Afghans I spoke to, and also the Westerners working in country. One thing was clear, which is that the Taliban is definitely made up of some 20-something groups, all vying for power within the movement, and that they are here to stay. They are the only group there on the ground who is able to hold legitimacy and also enforce order on the streets. The old regime's budget was held up 75% by foreign aid. And that's fundamentally all it could ever be, a Western money pit, which was held up as long as it could until it would collapse, and it did. And just to give some perspective about how little money seemed to end up in people's hands from what was sent there, the United States taxpayer alone sent $1 trillion and more to Afghanistan for defense and reconstruction. That's more money than it takes to set up the International Space Station. And yet, the capital still has open sewers on pretty much every street. In the nice areas, there are blocks covering this open sewer that you can walk on and act as some kind of pavement, but in much of the capital, there's just nothing. And if a small child with a cotton's foot decided to trip and fall into them, they would almost certainly die. From everyone I met, I was told story after story of the ridiculous levels of corruption that were taking place in the old government, from creating thousands of ghost soldiers on paper just to harvest money, to failing to build buildings to UK regulation standards on purpose so the project would be extended ad infinitum, and also the president himself just leaving in his helicopter with literal crates of money. The old regime did bring Western education to an entire generation of Afghans, including girls who may never see that again. But this was done at great expense to Western taxpayers, who do not expect their money to be stolen to be spent on such a, what turned out to be, doomed cause. And it is absolutely amazing, after 20 years of fighting the Taliban, the reality on the ground now is that they are the moderates in the fight. I half expect the Foreign Office to describe them as our friends and allies in the fight against ISIS by next year. Many people might expect the situation on the ground for many servicemen to be incredibly depressing. I certainly thought that that's how the servicemen would see it, but from the ones I met who were still there and working in new roles, they had a unique perspective, which is that they were there to do a job, they did that job, and they did it well. The higher-ups and the Afghan elite, who were so corrupt that they stole money left, right, and centre, are the ones that doomed the project. And the collapse is on them, not on the soldiers. Losing friends was part of the job, and that's what happens in war. It is what it is, and what it is Taliban country now. And if there's one thing that can be learned, it's that we should no longer steal Western taxpayers' money and send it here so that we can repeat this same kind of doomed experiment once again. I may make more videos about this, certainly about Lord Miles and anything else people might be interested in, but otherwise, this is where I'd like to end it. If you like what I do, you can support me by either donating on Subscribe Star as mentioned, or signing up as a subscriber to keep financing coming, and otherwise, you can buy some of the various things I brought back to help support the expenses for this trip, and also, you get something in return. Otherwise, thanks for listening.
Wasn't a bad video. I can't stand this music though. Jesus Christ. Imagine being one of the people who fought here for 20 years or lost friends and then go back to see it. Oh, to see it go back to normal when you leave. Lol. The entire war was the biggest waste of time and life in history. Thanks, Jesus. Kim Jong-un. Wait, so what does he do? So he does interviews. Right, the real story and Lauren Southern's The Whole Truth. I mean, Miles did say he survives. Surrounds himself with other leftists. Leftists? Rightists. Labor leadership. How many videos does this guy have? Only 36. We just watched that.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. We are in Afghanistan. I'm here with Lord Miles.
Thank you. I want to say hello, Shalom.
He insisted on the hat.
Yeah, I'm going to say Shalom to the Taliban. You guys will see that later in my beheading video too, so it should be good.
Anyway, we've been here a few days now. We were planning to do this interview the first day we arrived.
Yes.
However, one thing after another needs to be done, such as hat buying, and now we're here. So I've written a list of questions I'm going to go through, and maybe a lot of people don't know who the hell you are. So let's start with the next question. Who the hell are you?
My name's Lord Miles. I go to Afghanistan in dangerous places for mostly film journalism and shitposting in general. I don't know what I do. I question that myself every single day late at night. I just fall into this because I was at the fall of Kabul as the last ever tourist in Afghanistan, got evacuated, pre-fun time actually, staying with Ukraine, South Sudan, Kazakhstan, all of last year, so what can go wrong in the future? That's me.
I guess we'll see. I suppose next question, sort of, because people know you from the fall of Afghanistan, and you're a funny man, posting on 4chan.
No, I think it's so very seriously, guys.
But with regards to your actual background, so
yes.
I don't know how much detail we should go into or how it's appropriate, but just sort of, because I know you were studying physics at university when you first went on your trip.
Oh yes, I was studying physics, and then I realised it's kind of useless for what I want to do. I was going to go into investment banking, so I worked my way into there. I worked at a Chinese firm, worked some internships, went to internships too. Had everything lined up, and I thought one last holiday before I work 90 hours a week, like I'm almost doing right now, just to enjoy myself. I thought
sense of adventure, maybe.
Yeah, basically. And to be fair, there was only one country that was open, and that was Afghanistan because it was COVID times. So I thought, well, sure, why not? And I just popped out of Afghanistan, as you casually do.
I mean, you previously mentioned you looked at a list of countries where it's
banned to be a Christian. Yeah. And that was also part of the reason why you came here. Yeah, it was the top one, so I thought I'll do some donations, do some charity work, and I didn't mind the danger. I know the risks from that. Okay, but your life got twisted upside down when you came here. I think you turned the right way up, but it's really good. My understanding is that you were just basically a physics student who wanted to have a bit of fun. Just a humble investment banker and physics student, yeah. And then the university, because you were getting your talk back out, so you wrote a book about this, you got a publisher, and then, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the university wrote to you and said, you can't publish the book, and we're not getting. Yeah, they basically said along the lines of, we don't like what you did, you caused some backlash for us, even though, you might have worked through complaints, and a lot of it was false news and everything like that, like I took space on the evacuation flight, not true, it was a private flight for non-Afghans. So I told them, hey, I'm writing a book, I've already signed a deal, I can't back out now, it cost me like a life savings to back out from legal fees alone. They said, well, you can't do that. So I said, no, it's for charity work, all the money will go towards my old tour guide. It'll be published after I graduate, what's the problem? They said, no, you can't do it if you do keep that university. So I was like, okay, fuck you, I left university, and I never looked back. So when I tell most people this, there's two responses, which is, one, did you get your money back? Well, here's the thing, it was free, because when in my company, I pay myself minimum wage, but my actual company's doing quite well. So I mean, from the kicked out of university. I mean, that's certainly true. I mean, everyone I know, I myself have found that in life, which is that it's not what you know to you know. Yeah, honestly, if you think it's qualifications, hell no. Most nerds have this fantasy, this revenge fantasy, that the jocks will become losers, and then the nerds will go on to rule the world, so intellectually superior. However, it's all about the connection. You've got to know people and provide a special service. If people like you and you're retarded, doesn't employees they like you. I'm definitely retarded, not sure I'm like this. So, yeah, seems like. I suppose on the travel front, is there any place in the world you want to go? Maybe Israel. Bit dangerous? I won't go for reasons, but I think my father's mine now. No, I'm kidding. I think I have some friends in Israel who are affected by me, so potentially, if the conflict breaks out, I'll go anywhere. Maybe not prison. I want to go to prison. That's the one place I want to go. Okay. Okay. Think of the Taliban prison too much. Oh yeah, I don't want to get put in prison. It's, I have to wake up a reasonable time. I have to work a wagey job. I don't know. What do you think? There's so many countries, so many places. Well, I feel like South America makes me hesitant. That makes sense. North Central Island, I definitely go to. That's actually a plan. I just wait for the funding and working to pay through. So I always think of 4 places on planet Earth that I would absolutely under no circumstances go to. London? No. So number 1 would be South Sudan. You've done that. Go again next month. Somalia, is it not Somaliland, but Somalia itself? Yeah. You do that? I would, but I'd pay some $100, like $10, $20 a day, walk around with an AK, change hotels. And the other ones would be somewhere in South America for the last 8 months, and the Congo, because I don't know that. But both Congos are just messed up. I'd have to learn French to do that, but it's too much. But in regards to Somalia, I don't know if you've ever seen the YouTuber The People. Have you seen that? Have you heard of him? So he's a Russian guy, and then The People is his British YouTube, English YouTube channel, which just has some British guy translate it. Oh, yes, speak over him. And yeah, he's very similar to you, that guy, because he's retarded.
He has a Twitch. Ooh. What you got, Chief? No videos found. Based. No schedule found. Based. So I'm guessing this is like stuff from after, right? So he probably sent shit to like his editor, and or like in editor or someone. Yeah, I'm still on the side that he's a bozo, personally. Yeah, I don't know. He seems just like a goofy kid. And he's like, what, 24? 25 now? So, nah, fuck him. But not my problem. It's Britain's problem. Yeah. But he seems super charismatic, right? He's got a bunch of friends that the other guy didn't have. He's able to like get tour guides, all that shit. Talk to people. Comes off as a nice guy, but he's just a fucking idiot. So, hey, fuck him. Well, good luck, Chief. Hope you're doing alright. Alright, I'm calling the day for there. What time is it? 10:20. And I'm still hungry. Alright. I gotta make that reply. And then after that reply, am I gonna go to? I probably need to go to sleep. Alright then. Goodbye. Wait, I need an exit song. What exit song should I do? Lo-Fi Girl? Let's just... What you got? Good enough.